Broadcasting live from the basement of a Pentagon. This is WTF Nation Radio.
Shut the fuck up!
Everything stated on WTF Nation Radio is to be considered the opinion of the person that stated it, and not an official representation of WTF Nation Radio or U.S. Army WTF Moments.
Price does not include tax, title, or license. Some assembly required. Each item sold separately. Batteries not included. Objects in mirror are closer than they appear. If conditions persist, contact a physician. Individual results may vary. Keep out of the reach of children. Avoid prolonged exposure to direct sunlight. Keep in a cool, dark place. And
Please enjoy the show. Shots.
It's Friday. It's me and it's Mud Puppy. And yeah, we're fucking here. And we have Drill Sergeant High on tonight. Fuck yeah. I don't know. I'm super excited. Yeah.
Oh damn, patriotic are we?
Right? A little. Do you like it?
Got the stars in the top left and the stars and bars on the bottom right. That is fucking outstanding.
Oh my god, right? It's like we almost coordinated, but not really. And where is Red Leg? Elizabeth, if you had been here, a few weeks ago when, everything had happened, or she thinks you're hot, Mud Puppy.
He's in North Korea, picking out targets.
Red Leg is in North Korea currently, and he's doing good things over there. So yeah, that is where Red Leg is. So yeah.
He's on FO duties.
He is. So I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, not sorry, but you're stuck with me. And Mud Puppy, who apparently you think is hot. So, it's a win-win, right? I don't know.
Hey, the two hottest staff members on Friday night. What more could you ask for?
I mean, I don't know if I would go that far, but...
I think he was referring to me and him.
Oh, that's right. That's right. It's him and KJ, right? Yeah. You remember? I remember.
I remember.
Oh my goodness. So, how was your guys' day? Oh, and we have best stepdad ever on the line. Hi, Kaz.
Good evening, everybody. How are you?
Good.
39,000. 390,000.
390,000?
That's how much he owes.
Oh, right. Back pay.
Keep on reminding me that.
Mud Pup, how old are you?
Me? I'll be 37 in November. Yes, that was a trick question.
Elizabeth, he's going to be 37. Tyler's like, he ain't legal. Right? Ask him how long it takes him to grow a beard.
Let's not get into that.
Oh, no, let's get into that. How long does it take for you to grow a beard?
It's your question. He can't.
I can't. I do the natural goatee,
right.
Nothing on the sides. And the staff members, they've seen pictures of my mother, and they understand why.
Because she has a better beard than you?
She does.
Yes.
She has a.
Yes, she does.
Her beard is fucking phenomenal. Like,
my mom's like half Cherokee, and I still don't know how I got as white as I am. But yeah, the Indian comes out in me. I am the hairless one.
Right. Do you have siblings?
Yeah. Yep. And they are exactly the opposite. They're dark skinned, and my two brothers can grow beards. My sister can't.
Are you sure?
Thank God.
Wait, are you sure that your sister cannot grow a beard?
Yes. Yes. Only because she probably is listening.
Oh. Okay,
Tyler
sorry,
says
Mud
try
Puppy's sister.
Rogaine for your facial hair.
Sorry. But yeah, so how was your week? Mud Puppy.
Ree,
Yes.
how was my week? Oh my God. Ups, downs, left, rights, but I took to heart what I said last Friday. Mm-hmm. You know, that whole someday, make today someday. Yeah. And I did exactly that, and it was probably one of the best decisions I ever made in my life.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be rough to start off with. I'm starting a new job and everything else, but hey, it's what I needed to do to make sure everything was taken care of on the home front.
Hey, that's all you got to do, right?
Yep.
KJ, what about you? How was your week?
I spent it driving pilots and flight attendants around and drinking Mai Tais while blasting super mutants in Fallout. Very, very relaxed.
No Disney music this week?
Oh, you have no idea.
Oh, so that means a lot of Disney.
Lots of Disney.
Hold on. Elizabeth has another question for you, Mud Puppy. Are you married or single?
I'm married with 4 kids. Sorry, Elizabeth.
Right, but he's not sorry at the same time.
That's a lot of kids to have at 14.
Right? God
Yeah,
damn, dude.
you know.
Wrap that shit up. Fucking bunny.
You'll have that.
Who, me? Hooker,
Everybody.
Hooker, I am 31. I don't have kids yet. I'm not pushing for 4. If I can get 1 in, like sometime, I'll be fine. Like 1, maybe 2, but at 4 is pushing it at this age.
You can always buy one from like Guatemala or
Right?
Honduras.
I know, but that costs money. And I get it, like raising kids costs money, but at the same time, like I don't want to like upfront tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, you're not far off at all.
Buy a kid.
My ex-sister-in-law adopted a little girl from Guatemala right before they stopped letting Americans adopt Guatemalan children, and she spent I want to say 2 months in country.
Yeah.
In a hotel, and she got visiting privileges with the child, and it was like you can't go anywhere. You have to stay in the hotel, and they until all the paperwork was done and DNA tests and whatnot. Yeah, it's expensive.
Yeah. So as much fun as that would be, no. Stepdad, how was your week?
My week was good. Work is a little down now. We're not very busy, so it's a lot of so they cut our hours. So I go from 60 hours a week to like 36 hours a week. So it's a lot of sitting around, but at least they're paying me. I'm still on the payroll.
Oh,
which is
good.
So every other Friday we get off. So today I was off, so I went to the VA.
Ooh.
My first trip to the VA. I have an actual doctor's appointment in 2 weeks, and I had to go today for like blood work and those types of preliminary things. And I really wish they told me I had to pee in a cup.
Oh, did you pee right before you went there?
Oh yeah, I'd go to the bathroom. I'm washing up. I'm all prepared to go. I get there and I got my number. I had to wait. There's like 4 or 5 people in front of me. Yeah. They took me back to get the blood drawn, and then they handed me this cup.
Please pee.
What are we doing? Shots?
Shot.
You need to fill it at least to the. You have to fill it at least to the line. I'm like, this wasn't in the letter that they sent me. They just said it was blood work, and they're like, well, I know, but you don't have to do it now. Just sometime today.
Sometime
I'm like, all right,
today.
cool.
You can go home and bring it back. It'll be fine.
We had there's our VA, and I've never been in any other VA before, but the one here is really, really, really nice. It's a brand new building.
Good.
It's got a cafeteria in it, a little library, a chapel. It's got a gift store. It's nice. It's a nice place to hang out. The couches are comfortable.
That was good.
But the food is expensive at VAs.
I didn't get any food. They had biscuits and gravy. I saw was $2. $3.99 for a mushroom and Swiss burger. And those are just things I noticed. They have a Starbucks inside the VA.
Oh, nice.
Your VA has come places when it has a Starbucks.
I mean, my hospital is like built to have a Starbucks in it, but nobody runs it. And it just sits there and it teases you. And it's like, hey, we could have coffee, but fuck you.
Oh, I thought it was self-serve or something.
I wouldn't even call it a proper Starbucks. They have a Starbucks menu, and they have people that make the Starbucks recipes. I don't think it's an actual Starbucks.
I know, but it's still coffee. And like I get it.
Like a green bean?
Like, oh dude, green bean was amazing. Are you kidding? No, but like, and I don't drink coffee. But some days I'm like, you know what? I really could use like a fucking macchiato or, I don't know, a triple shot of espresso because I'm about to fall asleep standing up and I need a little something to, get a little hitch in my giddy up, right? And so they're like, during orientation, they're like, oh yeah, we've got this coffee shop. And I'm like, oh, perfect, right? Like, especially during orientation, because it's death by PowerPoint, which I thought I had left behind when I left the Army. But no, they trick you on the Army. They're like, oh yeah, you'll never have to do this on the civilian side. No, fuck you. Yeah, you will. And so, yeah, no. So I was like, God damn it. Right? And so they're like, yeah, we've got a coffee shop. And I'm like, oh, sweet, right? So, but the facility I'm at, our entire campus is non-smoking, which is fine. Like, I'm not a smoker anymore, but I used to be. Mainly because, you'd get a break every hour, right? And it's like, oh, who are the smokers? Me, hooker, I'm right here. Like, I'm loud and proud. I need a smoke, right? But yeah, no, not here during this orientation. It was, okay, so we meet at like 7 and then we won't break until noon. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? Right? Like, what
no
do
one
you...
ever expects PowerPoint at death.
Right? Like, where's the break every hour? Like, you're missing something in this itinerary right now. And, but yeah, they were like, oh yeah, there's a coffee shop. And I was like, oh, sweet, coffee. And I go there and it's like, closed until further notice. I'm like, well, fuck.
How can you do that to me?
Right? I was like, oh yes, macchiato.
Then you started rethinking your career choices. I need to find a job that has coffee.
I know. And I don't even drink coffee on a regular basis. It's like, you fuckers played with my emotions. This is not cool. But yeah.
Well, speaking of teasing, why do you have to tease me so bad tonight?
Because I can.
Because of one reason. What is on your bottle?
Oh, Buc-ee's.
Yeah.
The beaver.
Yeah.
Y'all are
I
still
could
hung up
so
on
go
Buc-ee's.
for some Buc-ee's.
Right? I mean, who couldn't? Honestly.
Buc-ee's in a Shiner bottle.
Right? Hell yeah. Woo! Or something. I don't know. No, my week was slow. I only worked 2 days no, I lied. Sorry, 3 days this week. I didn't work with my doctor on Monday, which made him angry. And then on Tuesday was another all-day thing. I had yesterday and Wednesday off, so that was nice. And then I had a case this morning, and then I went to my podiatrist's house for he had invited like all the ladies from his clinic and then me over to his house for like a work get-together barbecue type thing / like pool party. So that's where I was from like noon until I got home an hour ago.
And here you are.
And here I am. And this is my hair after I have gone swimming and I don't brush it.
This is the same podiatrist that took you out to eat too, wasn't it?
Yeah. Dude, his house is freaking ridiculous. Like seriously, like his master bath is literally the size of like half of my house. I'm like, oh, hey, look, I could live here. This is nice. And then I'm like, I'm poor. I'm like, damn it, right?
And you say you only work 3 days this week, but I mean, you do like 12+ hour shifts, so
True.
It's not like you're half-assing it. You're doing the whole ass thing just in a compressed time frame.
Right. But yeah, so, dude, oh my god, it was ridiculous. Like his fucking house, it's like I go there and I'm like, my life choices were not the best, right? Because and I could be here, but I'm not. And fuck. But no, like he doesn't just have a man cave. He has a man house. Yeah.
Huh?
Yes. No, he has a man house. So there's
His pool house is the man house.
No, it's not even just a pool house. So he's got the big house, right? Like the big house on the hill, like that's Master's house. And then there's his house. And he even said that. He was like, oh yeah, this is Master's house. And I was like, oh my god, you're so bad. Right? And but yeah, no, so the man house has a like master size bedroom with a full bath. And then like a full kitchen / like dining room area. And then he has this whole entertainment setup, which is just nothing but fucking like this huge goddamn couch, right? And then a projector screen with a projector, and then like blackout curtains all
with
over.
stripper poles and
Oh my
strobe lights.
God.
And
Well, no, he doesn't have any poles yet, but you know, I'm sure if I bring that up to him, like, hey, you should probably put in a couple poles, he'd probably be like, yeah, you're probably right, but then my wife will never leave. And then it'll be like, well, shit. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry.
You should get the ones that were tracked into the ceiling so that when he knows she's gonna be there, they're like just no
Right?
fucking clue.
No.
hits the button and the pole shoots up into the ceiling and the
Hold on a
chick
minute.
hits the ground. Whack!
You had this whole entire dialogue in your head, so you thought about this.
Who, me or
Yeah.
Pookie or KJ?
No, you.
Me? I mean, I guess.
You kind of knew the conversation, how the conversation would go. And
I mean, no, like, that's just how it would be. Because, like, his man house, that's where he goes to get away. But, yeah,
like us
and then...
us Po people go out to the garage.
Right? Us pole people. No, it's fucking ridiculous. And then he has an entire room, which is, like, you know, the game room. So it's got a fucking, like, freaking an air hockey table in there. And then also in there are, like, these... He's got 3 huge, like, taller than me gun safes, which are full. And then there's 2 that are just strictly for ammo, and those are fucking full. And I'm like, why aren't we at the range right now? Like, you keep handing me all these toys, and they look like fun. Why are we just standing here? Like, let's go shoot some of these bitches off. Like, come on. But, you know, apparently we have to go to, like, an actual range in order to do that. And even though it's Texas and we really could just, like, you know, shoot them off into the backyard, apparently it's frowned upon in his neighborhood. So, can't.
Cuffs brought up a good point. Cuffs is in Mixer right now. The best way to get chicks alone with one dude, be a doctor.
Yeah, dude, for real. Shit. It was ridiculous. Like, his fucking house. It's unreal.
I mean, the other way is with chloroform and
Oh.
a rag. But
Whoa! Wait,
not
remember,
saying
we don't
do
talk
that.
about that. That's our little secret.
Right, yeah.
Taz isn't here. He's already copywritten and trademarked that method.
Right? Chloroform, that's also one hell of a way to get a chick into your house. Yeah.
Love you, wife.
As he shouts it across the house, please don't discipline me.
Show me on the doll where the
Yeah,
bad
I'm
man
a
touched
little
you.
nervous.
What, KJ?
I haven't gotten beaten yet this month. I'm a little nervous.
Right? Well, I mean, it's not October yet, so, you know, she doesn't have to make you aware yet. October, for those of you who don't know, is Domestic Violence Awareness Month. So, yeah. Oh, we have
So you're
someone
only-
listening from Australia. Hello, Lisa Pierce.
Good day, Lisa.
Right? Good day, mate.
I can speak.
Did I say
Australian.
that right? I don't know. I don't think I did. Sorry.
Glad you could join us, Lisa.
Right? And then friggin' Chris Shaw. I find the drunken cougar is the easiest route to getting a woman alone. I mean, you're not wrong. That is definitely one way to fucking do it. But yeah, so you guys want to get...
Better go to Club 1 out of Savannah and take a woman home.
Oh, no. I was going to say, I've been to Club 1 many a time.
Hey, the drag shows are to die for.
They are. They really are.
It's hilarious.
Freaking, I love them. They were freaking awesome.
So what are the plans this evening?
Let's see. This evening, we have Drill Sergeant High coming on in about 40 minutes. He's going to come on and talk with us and make us laugh, and it's going to be a great time. We're going to see what
He's from Angry Cops, right?
He is. So, he's going to make us laugh and shit. And yeah, and then tonight I know we've got we have an announcement to make also in like 40 minutes. Our giveaway this week for one of those artillery round tumblers, we've got a winner for that. So,
Oh, outstanding!
Right, y'all need to listen in for that. Hopefully you won. I can't tell you because it's not time yet. But yeah. And then what else do we have tonight? Oh, we've got 18 most dangerous foods, and the 9 states where they drink the most beer. So
Great.
some fun articles and shit because I can. And then
Chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
Do what?
Chicken nuggets from McDonald's.
I don't
has
know
to
if
be
that's on the list though.
They're the most dangerous finger food, though. You eat one, and then you're like,
God.
5,000 later, enough fucking sweet and sour sauce to like glaze over your cock. You're just dying.
No. One, I love chicken nuggets. 2, I don't use sweet and sour sauce. I dip them in honey.
Shame on you.
Bring back Szechuan sauce.
No, fuck Szechuan. No, like just
Szechuan sauce
like
is
just
raw.
legit, like just straight like pure honey. Like that's what I dip my chicken nuggets into.
Yes, I am one of the honey people.
Yeah.
Szechuan.
Everyone always asks me, like anytime I go to like a new McDonald's, they're like, well, like it's not like I go to one on a regular enough basis where like, oh hey, look, it's you again. It's hey, like nobody knows me. So I don't go there often enough because I know if I do, like I will be even bigger.
Judged. They will judge you.
Yes. Oh my God, I would judge myself.
I have friends that are managers at like McDonald's, like actual like area managers.
Yeah.
And store managers, so like they get paid good money, believe it or not.
Yeah.
But yeah, they said they're regulars and stuff. They literally judge people when they walk in.
Oh yeah, no, I would too. I judge people just when we roll them into the OR. I'm like, silent judgment.
I could hear those regulars, like you can hear the Cheers theme song. Where diabetes knows your name.
Have you seen that donut meme, Val, the mix?
The what?
Have you seen that donut meme?
Wait, which
It says
one?
nothing tastes as good as skinny feels.
Yeah, except for
There's a
this
big pile of
fucking
donuts.
donut.
Yeah, except donuts. Donuts
Fuck you,
taste like skinny
bitches.
can go fuck itself.
Yeah, no, I completely agree. See, like donuts, the local donut shop, which is literally, I've timed it, it's like only 3 minutes driving down the road, and it opens at like 05. So I'm able.
Good time.
Oh yeah, no, I'm able to like stop there on my way to work if I really wanted to every day, but I don't want to because if
Now,
I
are you a
did-
donut fan? Or are you a donut hole fan?
True. Both.
Donut holes don't have any
Yes.
calories, though. I mean,
Oh,
whoever
they
invented donut
don't?
holes- No.
That's right. They're just the hole.
And the snorting begins.
No, my fat ass loves donuts. Are you kidding? You don't get a body like mine without regular like binge drinking and donut binging. Are you fucking kidding me? God. Of course I love donuts. The hell's wrong with you?
As long as they don't start folding a box and filling it when they see you walk in the door.
No, they have a drive-through. It's
you're
even
thinking-
better.
Oh, God.
I don't even have to get out of the car.
Oh, I'll tell you what, speaking of
I'll take
drive-thrus,
the usual.
Right?
we
Yeah.
had
Hey,
a
guys.
drive-through bagel place.
Oh, those are good
I lived
too.
in Michigan, and oh my God, that was to die for.
Yeah, no, bagels are good too, but no, my go-to thing is definitely this sweet, glazy goodness of donuts. No.
Well, hell,
What's
up in Michigan, you probably have those poochkies.
What?
Yes. Oh, dude, don't get me started. I miss some punchkis.
Yeah.
The fuck are you guys talking about?
It's
Let our
Eastern
resident
European
Jew-
pastry.
Oh, I'm supposed to ask the Jew. All right, KJ.
L'chaim.
Mazel tov. What is a kapuchki?
Punchki.
Oh,
It sounds
Punchki.
like a fucking monkey. Kapuchi.
It fucking sounds like a Beanie Baby. I've never heard of that shit before.
Right.
We have fucking
Kapuchi.
bagels and lox and fucking croissants every now and then. We're filling
Pu-
Oh, I'm sorry. No, that's not Jews.
Punchki's
It's
Puchki's a Polish Polish pastry.
Well, you got a poll right here, so I've never heard of it.
Are you serious? That's what I wow, dude, punchkis are.
My-
I don't. It's
my
like
Bubby,
no
you-
other jelly donut that you've ever had in your life.
My Bubby, you look
You-
personally offended right now that he has no idea what you're talking about.
He's a Polish Jew who's never heard of a punchki.
Yeah, and
Dude, you lost me at jelly donut. I would never touch a jelly donut.
Well, you'll never be a cop.
Well, that's a given.
I'm gonna leave that one alone, but you can get them apple filled or the jelly filled. But there's, I don't know, cause it's not really a jelly donut, but it is.
it is, but it's not. I don't. What a
It's delicious, is what it is.
So it's a capuchin
It's like you're trying to
monkey.
describe a zebra. It's not a horse, but it is.
But it is.
But it is.
It's a striped ass.
But no,
What's your go-to bagel,
mine.
Minx?
I think it's the cinnamon sugar one. It's like coated in cinnamon sugar because like sweet tooth. I don't know. And then just with
what
like
frosting? Frosting with what? Cream cheese?
either like a cinnamon one or just a regular cream cheese. It's really good.
I don't know. Mine would have to be the everything bagel.
Yep.
The everything bagel? No. Because
Yes.
I don't like tomatoes or onions, and I know that shit's in there, so no.
There's
I'm
no
all
tomatoes
about
or
this
onions.
hot
Well, I mean, there's onions on and everything, but
Yeah.
there's no
See-
tomatoes on and everything.
See, either way, still gross.
Well, then it's not really everything.
Yeah, then it's not really everything. If there's no tomatoes, why did they call it an everything bagel? I have so many questions now.
I mean,
Now,
if there's no fingernails
is
or,
there
or human
caviar?
flesh.
Is there caviar? Is there celery?
You're being so technical
Are there
tonight.
She's going basic bitch on you, man. Watch
Oh,
out.
She is.
I will.
More basic than a double shot, triple
It's a-
white chocolate cafe latte mocha, whatever the hell you
Okay,
drink.
one, that sounds disgusting. And two, it's normally either caramel frappuccino or caramel macchiato. Either it's caramel something. Like I'm a creature of habit. Like I don't stray far from like what I like.
You know what I had yesterday? We had a guy that's leaving. He's an intern, and he was leaving.
Yeah.
So it was his last day. So he brought in donuts for some reason.
Yes.
And he brought in a bunch of bacon caramel donuts.
Oh.
What?
Nope.
They were delicious, dude.
Oh, I've never had a bacon caramel. I've had a bacon maple. And oh my god, it was so good.
Yes, ma'am.
And then,
Everybody was-
Sounds wrong.
Everybody was really standoffish about it. They're like, "Ooh, I've never had one of those."
Oh my
and then
God,
someone
no.
had like half of a donut, and they went, "Oh my god!"
right?
And then like everyone kind of went, "Whoa."
No, and then have
Spanky says she wants those donuts now.
Oh my god, seriously, I need them.
That was like,
Spanky,
I mean, you guys
can
seen the
have
video I
those.
posted with the Doritos, the
Maybe
fried macaroni and cheese in Doritos. They took Doritos, crushed it up with cheddar cheese and a bunch of other
yes.
stuff, and then cooked it like macaroni and cheese. Cooled it for like 2 hours, and then took cookie cutters, cut it out, and then rolled it in more Doritos, and then fried it.
interesting.
Nope.
What do you mean? No. Yes.
Well, I don't
No.
know.
No.
That sounds
just
like a
sounds-
lot of work.
No, it just sounds disgusting.
Well, I mean
a
that
bacon
too.
donut.
No, okay. Have
just
Hooker, have you ever had chocolate covered bacon?
no. That sounds terrible.
No, you need. Oh my god, no! Chocolate covered bacon. I'm telling you, is
That's good.
so good. Cause like
It's
it's
just
it's just the right amount of like salty sweetness, and like it hits your mouth, and you're like, oh my god. Urgh.
It is.
Right?
It is delicious.
Wait, what's that noise that Red Leg normally does? Like, oh my god, yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The one that Cuffs can't do. She can't do that. It's like it hurts her throat or something. She goes, I can't say that. I'll just say, oh my god, and it doesn't come out right. It's like, oh my god.
Oh my god. There we go. There we go.
Rolling the R's.
I can hit that fucking tenor.
Peace.
But yeah. So,
The chances are that kind of food's gonna kill you.
I mean, you might as well just eat it anyways then.
Right.
Everything's better with bacon.
It is. Except if you're Jewish, then it's frowned upon. Sorry, KJ.
And not really. I mean, I still eat bacon.
It's turkey bacon.
You're such a terrible Jew.
I never said I was a good Jew.
O.J. Simpson, not a Jew.
Right? O.J. Simpson, not a Jew. He's
Neither
not.
apparently is KJ too.
Friggin' So you guys heard about Ezekiel Elliott, right?
Oh man. Yeah, and the reason you're laughing is because I am in.
Sorry.
You're gonna fall out of your chair.
I'll compose myself.
I am a Dallas Cowboy fan.
I
have
know.
been for a long time. I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, and the Cowboys are my team.
I mean, you live there, so I would I'd hope so.
Yeah, I'm 2 exits down from the stadium, so
Yeah.
you kind of have to be.
Right? You live in Jerry Jones's neighborhood.
I do. And Ezekiel Elliott got, I want to say it was 6 games.
Yeah, it was a 6 game
suspension.
Yep.
For allegedly abusing his wife or
his
his
girlfriend.
His girlfriend.
Somehow the NFL obtained pictures of bruises on her.
Ah.
She's never pressed charges, which I think she's fucking insane for doing that. But at the same time,
if he did so,
yeah.
that's a rightful. I mean, get the fuck out.
Yeah, no, and I get that. However, she's never pressed charges, and I know, and like, if he had given her those bruises, I know fucking why she hasn't pressed charges. And it's a whole lot of green rectangles that, she can spend. It's the fucking money, and the fame and everything that goes with being with a star athlete.
That's why they have their own reality shows.
And it's like, God, like, why would, like, I don't understand why you would put up with that, Like, sex can't be that fucking good. Like, and then speaking from experience, being, like, in abusive relationships, like, I get it, like, it fucks with your head a lot. So I kind of get it, like, you feel like there's no way out, so you're like, oh, this is life now, this sucks, but this is life. But at the same time, it's like, I kind of want to go up to her and smack the shit out of her, because obviously he hasn't done a good enough job to smack some sense into her. Be like, this is not normal. This is not okay. It doesn't matter how famous he is. It doesn't matter how much he's worth. It doesn't matter how much money he fucking gives you. You have bruises on your neck and on your arms. Like, this is not okay.
Yeah.
But, what do I know? Fucking idiot. I don't know. I don't know.
Yeah. So anyway, I was thinking at the beginning of like when training camp happened, I'm like, man, the Cowboys are looking pretty strong. Damn, those Patriots look really freaking good. But the Cowboys look good, so I'm happy about the team. I'm happy the way the team performed last year. They were awesome.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is gonna be another great year. And I'm, with Zeke gone for at least half the season, almost half the season.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, maybe there's another superstar that can step up. I mean, because we lost Romo last year.
That's
true. And then Dak.
Congratulations on that one.
And then Dak. That's the only way we're gonna get rid of him.
Yeah.
And then Dak Prescott stepped up, and he took that torch all the way to the end, man. He did a really, really good job. So maybe. With Zeke being gone, there's going to be another a young superstar to fill his shoes. I mean, they're big shoes to fill. But.
They are. They're very big. know what really pisses me off? Is that...
tell me.
Ugh.
Better be pissed off than pissed on.
Yeah, right? No, true though. I don't like golden showers. It's no. So
You don't like art? Never mind.
you guys,
I was gonna, you know,
but
insert R. Kelly
all
joke
of
here.
y'all, stop it.
I haven't done shit yet.
I wanna piss on you.
Drip, drip, drip. But no. So not this last draft, but the one before. So 2016 draft. No, 17, 16. I don't fucking know. It was before last season. Is that Chip Kelly? You know, at the time he was the head coach for the 49ers, which is my team. He was fucking eyeing Dak Prescott. He fucking wanted Dak Prescott. And what the fuck did my GM do? Not fucking get Dak Prescott. Because reasons I don't fucking know. So I'm rather bitter that the Cowboys have him because, you know, I'm a Niners fan. Our arch nemesis besides the Seahawks is the Cowboys.
You might as well be a Cowboys fan then.
No.
I mean, you're in Texas.
No. Never.
I'm going to convert
That would be
you.
me. That would be me, like, disowning the Lions. It's not gonna happen.
Well, I mean, you might as well just be an Atlanta fan. At least you have a better chance of going to the Super Bowl.
Hot folks.
Oh!
Hot folks.
Oh!
It doesn't matter. Brady's put on the cover of Madden. That's another record he's going to beat. He'll break the Madden curse. He'll get his 6th ring. It's all over. It's already over. Don't you worry about
Oh
it.
no, God! I hope he breaks his leg.
Oh, you know what?
I'm a Brady fan.
I'm not.
Only because
Like, oh no, like I'll look at him all goddamn day. He is a nice.
No, that's not why I'm a Brady fan. He's a Michigan boy.
Oh no, I'll look at him all day and all night. He is a good-looking dude, and you are lying to yourself if you say he's not, because he
My mom
fucking
says the
is.
same damn thing.
He is good to look at.
My mom says
I
the same
can't
damn thing.
stand him. So I hope, like, I don't want him to be like, you know, permanently injured, but you know, break your ankle. You know.
No, not going to happen. No, we've got the Super Bowl in the bag.
Yeah.
We're golden.
He's the
Edelman's
GOAT.
Good. We're good. We're good.
He
we don't
is
need
not.
anything.
he is
So
not
are
the
you
goat.
more of a are you a Brady fan or are you a Patriots fan? And I posed the same question to a bunch of massholes that I work with, who are actually from
Right?
the Boston area.
Like,
I'm
honestly,
are you a Brady fan or are you a Patriots fan? And all those guys are. We're lucky that we have Brady and Edelman and all of those guys now. We're lucky. They've been Patriots fans all their lives, and it just makes it easier that they have Brady and all those other fellas.
I'm not going to lie. I was born and raised in New York, and when I came out as a Patriots fan at the ripe old age of 11.
were you almost disowned?
Yeah, middle school got a lot harder, but you know I've been a Patriots fan my whole life. I love the except for hockey. I like the Rangers, but
Red Wings.
I'm a Patriots fan. Yeah, Red Wings are great. I like the Red Wings too. They're fucking fun to watch. But I don't look at it as oh my god, their fucking stats are so. He's got a KPI and DRD and fucking DD214 of 17 accidents. No, based on the quality of the fucking game. Patriots games are fucking fun to watch, except the last Super Bowl that pissed me the fuck off.
Why? You guys fucking won. Way to go, Mud Puppy. Your fucking Falcons fucked it up.
Oh no!
No, whoa! Not my Falcons.
No, you live in Georgia. You live, you know, in that state. So yeah, no, your Falcons.
You saw the moment. Brady look. There was a single moment where Brady looks at the camera and goes, "I'm gonna fuck their world up second half.
Yes.
I'm gonna do shit. I'm gonna fuck." You saw that shit-eating look. And fuck, this game is.
Brady has a track record of doing that. That's why he's called the GOAT.
No,
he is the comeback kid. He's done it ever since high school, college.
Well,
if you put stats, if you compare apples to apples, he's very, very accomplished. But Tyler Alexander in the Facebook live chat says he looks anorexic. I watched a video. It was an interview, some ESPN video, and they were interviewing them right before. I guess it was right before their game, and he does look a little bit gaunt. But I mean, great. He lost some weight, but that dude he's a beast, man. He can get shit done.
follows
Brady's
this
off cycle.
ridiculous diet where, like, just before preseason starts and they start doing all their training and stuff, he follows this ultimate purging diet of just bare bones food, but still equating to like 3,500 or 4,000 calories a day, and he just purges all that bad shit out of his body. Like Super Bowl after, he's like binge eating junk food, and then it's like, okay, well, it's time to just shit out all this McDonald's I had.
Yeah, he does a full cleansing
That's disgusting.
diet,
Either way, I hope,
and then
like,
goes
honestly,
right back into.
I hope he breaks like a couple bones in his foot, to where he has to be like, you know, non-weight bearing for at least 6 weeks. I know which bones to fucking do it. Like, it'll be fine. You know, he'll fucking recover after 6 weeks, and it'll be fine. But by then, it's like, oh well, shit. You know?
2 more weeks. That's 2 more weeks from last season where we had 4 games he wasn't allowed to play.
Oh, no.
So 6 weeks is not that big of a deal. If you said like the whole season, yeah, I could see the Patriots getting fucked. But is
that's
this the first
doable.
time?
I can do that too. It's just a sweet little, like, you know, knife blade across the Achilles. He's done. All
I was just
season.
watching-
Okay, you're fucking done. You're done. No.
All
No.
season.
I was just watching the
Oh.
inbox. I was just watching the inbox at WTF Nation Radio, and we just got a protective order.
Uh-oh.
Minx, you're not allowed anywhere near. You have to keep a 3-state distance from anywhere the Patriots are, or at least Tom
What?
Brady is.
I didn't do anything. I'm just saying,
you know.
I hope, or not hope, like maybe, you know, his Achilles will rupture, or, you know, his patella tendon will. And those are easy fixes, but, you know, he'll be out the rest of the season.
Minx, look on the bright side. You
Yeah.
didn't get notified of the court date that put that in order, so guess what? You can contest it and just nullify it. So now you can go off and slice my boy's Achilles heel.
Oh, good. Yes. Oh,
But-
good.
But if you do,
Allegedly.
if you do allegedly do this, I will be very angry, and I have paintball guns and BB guns.
And I've got
Okay.
bail money.
Best stepdad ever.
I got you. I got you.
Kaz is always good for the bail money.
No. Cuff says I'm
Wait, if you
acting
got
like
bail money,
a.
where's the child support?
Cuff says I'm sounding like an Oakland Raiders fan. Fuck yeah, I am. I'll fight.
They're not
dirty.
Oakland anymore.
They're not. Well, they are until 2019,
Yeah.
and then they move.
I just wonder
All the
how many of
merch
them
goes
have to
on
get
sale
permission
for
from their probation officer.
Well, obviously none of them, because they're in the NFL, so they can't.
Oh wait, no, that's right. That's Dallas that has to have.
Oh. No.
Are you guys off of that no huddle offense? No.
Oh, I don't know. I'm not on the team. I just watch the games, dude.
God. But no, okay, so like honestly, like, you know, Patriot fans are to like the NFL the way Bama fans are to college football.
Oh God.
And y'all know it's
I
true.
agree.
Y'all know it's
100%.
true.
Yes.
Like, I'm an SEC fan. Like, you know, A&M is my team because I lived in College Station and I never really followed college football until I moved to College Station. I'm like, might as well follow these guys. Like, these guys look like a good team. I like maroon. I look good in maroon. I'll be their fan. You know, these are my criteria, right? And it turns out they're not too shabby. Like, they're pretty good until November hits. And then November hits, and then it's like they forget how to play football. So it's kind of frustrating because you're like, you were doing so good. And then, like, November 1st hits, and they're like, meh, fuck.
Because we all know there's no good college teams that come out of California.
No, I said Texas A&M.
Hey, Minx.
Oh, now I get it.
Minx?
What, KJ?
My wife is listening to the show, so hi, honey, I love you.
Oh, is she a Bama
Oh,
fan?
My wife, when I like text her, I'm like, hey, you know, she just compared us Patriots fan to Bama fans, and my wife just gave me the ultimate betrayal and said, I agree with her.
She's not
You
wrong.
have
They
no
are.
contact. None. Not allowed. Can't
They-
have this gigging up on.
No, but they totally are. Like, God, and it's just so annoying. It's like, we get it. Your team's good. We get it. But at the same time, I really want to be like, I'm sorry, who got the number 1 draft pick? Oh, wait, that's right, A&M. Suck a dick, Bama. And like, and like I get it, I should root for every like SEC or SEC team. Like my two favorite teams are A&M and then whoever's playing Bama. Like, are they gonna lose? Probably, but hopefully they.
So you are a Georgia fan?
Yeah, like hopefully they give Bama a run for their money. Like, and it's mostly just because I can't stand how. What's the right word? Smug, I guess would be a good word for you to use.
Yeah.
And like in your face, Bama fans are like, oh, Bama! It's like, God, stop.
Bama's got a very long legacy of really, really great teams
They
to follow.
do,
So
and
does
they're-
Michigan State.
and
Michigan State's got a fantastic football program.
I hate Michigan
Tennessee's got a
State.
fantastic.
You know what's funny is being in Nashville, you would expect Nashville teams to be supported, like Vanderbilt or
The Titans.
Middle
Vanderbilt's
Tennessee
on the
State
other-
University.
Vanderbilt's on the other side of the damn
Yeah.
state, though.
Yeah, no, Vanderbilt's in Nashville, brother.
Yeah,
Oh,
and
the
then,
Vanderbilt's on Nashville.
and then the
Tennessee
Tennessee
is on the other
Titans.
side.
Tennessee Titans
But
are in
the harsh
Nashville.
reality is, the Titans are always in jail, and
They
everyone
are.
fucking roots for Roll Tide.
For who?
Football season is the worst season because I don't have any sports affiliation on my goddamn card, and automatically there are fucking flags everywhere of Roll Tide. You fucking check out a McDonald's. Roll Tide. You fucking go to the gas station, pumping up gas. Hey, did you get that on 87 unleaded? Yeah. Roll Tide.
Oh God, right? And it's like the Crimson,
Oh.
and they're constantly like, the Crimson Tide. I'm like, it sounds like you're talking about having your period. Like, I don't know what to tell.
That's
Like,
the first thing I
this
heard.
is,
With
like,
some of their players, yeah.
Like, why are we celebrating getting our menstrual cycle? This is not, no. This is not an enjoyable event for anybody. Like, I've never come up to them and been like, hey, how'd your period go?
I'm flowing today. How are you?
Right? I'm bleeding. It's like, woo!
Okay,
No.
now I'm going to track their win-loss and see if they have a cycle.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Ugh,
It's
so
just
bad.
that time of the season.
Right? It's like, ugh. No, but like that's what it is with the A&M fans, though. It's like, God damn, dude. It's like, stop.
Do you guys have an elephant for your mascot or something?
No, that's Alabama.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
No, A&M, we're the Aggies.
What the hell's an Aggie?
A farmer.
I don't know, but it sounds like something you'd expect to be in a GIMP costume.
No, Aggies are farmers, but like the A&M mascot is actually a border collie named Reveille, or Miss Rev, and she is actually the highest ranking of all the cadets. Because A&M is actually like it's a military school, so they have an active like cavalry and like cadet program, and Miss Rev is the highest ranking.
Sounds about right for a bunch of officers.
Yeah.
It's just like a service dog. A service dog holds a rank one higher than its handler, right?
Yep.
Not a service
Not
dog, a
service
regular
dog, but
canine.
A working dog.
Working dog.
I knew
Did I
what
say
you
that
meant,
right?
Cause.
Is that right?
You said service dog, not working
say
dog.
service
Mud
dog, and I was
Puppy just
incorrect.
has, his fucking MP baton up his ass, and he
We
did
talked
not.
It is
about
not.
that.
I don't
19
care.
point.
It was up there. You had to reach.
19 point.
You had to reach down and get it, which means it was up there. So, cause I knew what you meant because I speak typo.
You kind of have to be on staff here at WTF Nation Radio. It helps.
It does.
Ugh.
So yeah, so Drill Sergeant High is gonna be here in like 10 minutes. Are you guys ready? I'm ready.
Been doing this.
I'm ready.
months.
I'm losing my mind.
Yeah.
I'm like tweaking out here, like, oh my god.
So we're gonna go on a break, and we will be back at the top of the hour with Drill Sergeant High. So yeah, we'll be back here soon.
That went fast.
I know, right? Don't go anywhere, you guys. We'll be back shortly.
Bye-bye.
Give
try to hide. And I no longer have the will or drive. All these promises were lies. And I will never give into all the shit that life has put on you. The past will stay where it will die and bring an end into this goddamn life. I've already given up on you, but never giving up on me. The flies eat away at every day that's lost and left to rot away. In your eyes, leave trails of panting emptiness. Your feelings for me will digress. And I will never give into all the shit that life has put on you. The past will stay where it will die and bring an end into this goddamn life. I've already given up on you, but never giving up on me. And I will never give into all the shit that life has put on you. The past will stay where it will die and bring an end into this goddamn life. I've already given up on you, but never giving up on me. It's better to be alone. It's better to be alone. In the beginning, the canvas is blank. No tears have been cried. Nobody has lied. Far from complacent, just walking on shells. This feeling that love conquers everything else. Until you reach the point in There was a failure to communicate. So sad to leave, but we were forced to wait. Nobody said we had to relate. At the end, it's over. I'm finally sober. I'm finally sober. suffocate. So sad to leave, but we were forced to wait. Nobody said we had to relate. At the end, it's over. I'm finally sober. I'm finally sober.
Should I wear this?
We're back. Holy shit.
I had to
Hello,
fix it. I had to get my
everybody.
gosh dang band right, because I'm coming in looking at you strong. Now I'm hitting it with my jacked up pinky, coming at you sideways, son.
What's wrong? What's wrong with your pinky?
Oh, they're both like that. Well, actually, I broke it to give women like you more sexual pleasure.
Oh.
Because for most men, the shocker is like 2 in the pink and then, like 1 in the stink. But mine, I get to nibble it a little bit.
Oh.
I can get in there, give me that good stuff. Like a little Pac-Man, waka, 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 waka.
Oh, wow.
I love this dude.
Make ladies feel as special and as individual and as unique snowflakes that they are. Sexually.
I don't even know what to do right now.
I'm not gonna lie, that's usually what most women say when they're in bed with me. They don't even know what to do right now.
I don't even know.
Gotta keep the knife hand strong.
Well, the best thing you can do is just lean back, accept it, go for the ride, and say, "Ha!"
So what's up, dude? How have you been?
Dude, how have I been? It's not like this is our first conversation. Holy
Well,
shit!
It is with me.
Fan
Shit.
fucking tastic.
I don't
I've been
fucking
putting a
know.
bunch of more videos out. I just got back from the trail.
Fun.
And I'm starting to do a little bit more police stuff. You know, people were messaging me. They're like, hey, we miss you being in uniform. And I got in trouble for that before, obviously.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I'm going to get a fake uniform, completely fake. Not even close to the colors. Like the colors for my department right now are like dark navy blue. So I'm going to get tan, like I'm like a sheriff's department. Because for some reason, across the states, if you're a local police department, navy blue. If you're a sheriff, tan. So cool.
What?
So I grabbed a tan uniform. I got my last name sewn on it because high is just too funny to not get rid of. You gotta keep that. And I'm starting to do a little bit more police videos. Oh, and I'm on the last leg. I got one more board, and I'm going to be accepted into flight school. I'll be flying helicopters.
What?
Hell yes.
I'm a fucking big deal, kid.
Oh,
That's right.
shit.
I will.
My
I will maintain
department
your
will
helicopter
probably
for you.
pass me over to be a detective or a lieutenant, but the Army will say, well, this guy's cool enough to fly helicopters.
It's your hair.
It is the hair. It's the hair. It's the total hair. No,
Down
I
here
just feel bad
or up
for your
here?
traffic
I mean,
controllers.
dude, I do have a question though. Like, do you turtle wax your head at all to make it like
I
super
just
shiny?
bust. You know what? I'll tell you this. I can't shave my head. I can't bick it because it gets all shiny and weird.
Yeah.
So I do the Jason Statham where I buzz it. So there's always like a little bit of like 5 o'clock shadow up top, but it's never shiny.
Oh.
Shiny's weird. I'm not a Samuel L. Jackson. I'm a Jason Statham.
Oh, okay. I guess that makes sense.
Actually, funny story with that. When I first started buzzing my head, shaving my head like this, a buddy of mine made a joke that I looked like Jason Statham. So he went out like a couple weeks after I started buzzing it, like day after day, and he got me a present. And so I show up. I'm at home. I take off my gear, and I'm like, "Hey man, what's up?" He's like, "Hey, I got you a present." I'm like, "Oh, it's fucking great, dude. I'm tired." He's like, "You just open them up." I'm like, "Cool." So I open up this package, and one of them's Death Race, and I'm like, okay, cool, Death Race. I mean,
Right?
that's an
Yeah.
all right movie. And the other one is Transporter, and I'm like, all right, son of a bitch, you got me Jason Statham movies, and he got me like 7 Jason Statham movies. God bless that son of a bitch.
That's amazing.
That's a true friend right there.
Right?
He's a man that I respect.
Oh my god, seriously? Okay, so one of your videos, it was like only 7 seconds, but I was dying. I started
Which one?
laughing my ass off.
Is
The
this
Ruck
the
March.
private's the death march for the.
Oh
where they
my
sucked at
god.
life?
You're like, this is making me so happy right now. They're miserable.
All right, you're not a bro, you're a lady bro.
Yeah.
All right, so I don't know how to say that. I can't go bruh, but I will go. So I got in trouble again for
What?
videos while I was down there.
Why?
I have 2 stories. Oh yeah, I got 2 stories. To tell
Okay,
you.
well,
So one.
all ears, go.
What were you gonna say?
I said I'm all ears, ready, go. Oh yeah, no, ready.
Sweetheart, your ears, ass, and tits. So don't even lie about all being all ears. So, when I was down there last year, the battalion sergeant major did not like what was going on, and they called I'm almost pretty sure it was 1st Engineer Brigade, called my sergeant major at battalion level and said, hey, listen, he didn't break any rules, but we don't like what he did. So he's like, okay, cool. Hey, Drill Sergeant High, take down the videos. I go, absolutely, that's all you need to say. You don't like it, I'll take him down. So I took him down. Well, the battalion that I was supporting, the company within the battalion, their sergeant major goes, we want to take his hat, we want him off the trail, he's, like, blah, 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 give him the hammer. Well, my sergeant major was like, he didn't break any rules, he just did something you didn't like. I tell you what, we'll send him to Benning next year. We won't send him to Fort Leonard Wood as engineer OSIT, which I am. I'm an engineer. So apparently, this sergeant major had been broadcasting to every reservist and every new drill sergeant that came to his battalion. I had a young engineer drill sergeant here, and he took a video, and I took his hat, and I kicked him out of the Army, and I Article 15'd him, and he's done. And that son of a bitch. So literally 2 weeks before I went back down to Fort Leonard Wood.
Okay.
A friend of mine gets that briefing. Sergeant Major's like, we had this young guy, took his hat, videos, piece of shit. And he's saying, and he's like looking around at the other drill sergeants there to the left and to the right of him. And he's going, that's Drill Sergeant High. He didn't lose his rank. He's coming down in like 10 days. What is this guy talking about? So I come down 10 days later. Wouldn't you know, I get placed in the same damn battalion in the same damn company. So they go, hey, you got to meet the battalion sergeant major, shake his hand, and talk to the battalion commander. I go, holy fuck, is it the same guy? They go, it sure as shit is. And I go, God damn. So I go in there, and they go, hey, Drill Sergeant High, this is a battalion sergeant major. This is a battalion commander. Battalion commander comes over, shakes my hand, gives me that, like, George W. Bush look. I'm like, this guy knows me. I think this guy knows me. Sergeant Major shakes my hand. He goes, have you been here before? And like, he just got done shaking the drill sergeant's hand next to me. So I'm like, I'm not going to answer this until I get a confirmation that he's talking to me. And I'm like, Drill Sergeant, have you been here before? Yes, Sergeant Major. I was here last year. All right, I think I remember you. Cool. So he tells us, hey, we're going to break for lunch. We got to do some briefing with some other colonel or whatever. We'll come back and talk to you drill sergeants, after lunch. All right. So we go get lunch. We come back. Me and a fellow drill sergeant are walking next to each other. We're like, all right, cool. We're going to go back to red phase. That's what we're comfortable with. We love red phase. Drill sergeants need all the help. Let's go help out this battalion. As we start walking to the door to open up the battalion headquarters door, the NCO that's with us as a liaison is like, hey, you're not going over there, Drill Sergeant High. I go, what do you mean? He goes, you're not allowed over there. What do you mean I'm not allowed over there? They said that you were not allowed in that battalion anymore. I go, what? And the E7 next to me goes, who said that? He goes, what? No, he goes, what did they say? And he goes, they said Drill Sergeant High is not allowed in this battalion anymore. He goes, who said that? And he goes, Sergeant Major so-and-so said it. He goes, well, then I guess he doesn't want me either. Drill Sergeant High, yep. Let's go to the other battalion. Well, okay. And we went over to the other battalion. So I got kicked out of an entire basic training battalion because of my funny videos.
Oh, my God.
Second story, real quick, is while I'm down there, whenever you do pickup, and in case people don't know what pickup day is when like all the drill sergeants yell at you to get off the bus. Like, get off my fucking bus. Army, we're scary.
But wait, no, it's Leonard Wood, so it's cattle cars.
Yes.
Yeah,
we
no.
still have
oh,
Fort
no.
Leonard Woods.
I went
so don't
there.
be afraid. They're still there.
I went through there. Yes, I'm fully aware and have been introduced to said cattle cars and stuffed into those bitches.
I bet you weren't the only thing stuffed.
Yeah.
So,
Oh my god, so bad.
So, oh yes, so it's pickup day, and they line up the drill sergeants along the sidewalk. I'm there. Now, there's like all these cameras everywhere. Like everybody's got like GoPros. Like there's 4 or 5 GoPros, whatever you want. All a bunch of pros mounted along the wall, so they can like get us yelling at them. They can put them on their own social media site. So we go and we scream at them. We have them pull their bags over their head, pull it down, put it up, put it down, put it up, put it down. And at the end, we go outside and they have to go grab their personal bags and then like sprint to their company area.
Yeah.
So I had this video up for a couple days. And it's me in the middle of grass with a bunch of big bags, a bunch of duffel bags, and a big pile, and privates around it. And I'm screaming, and I'm like, privates, pick up your bags! Pick up your bags! And I'm like going high pitched, and I do my battle scream, and I chase one, like one's like walking, and I start walking behind him and chasing him, and it's like, skidoo. It's wonderful, it's beautiful, right?
Oh my
First
god.
sergeant goes, who the fuck is that guy taking videos of these privates? And he talks to the senior drill. Senior drill happens to know a friend of mine. They get in contact with me. They're like, hey, what's going on? You took a video. I go, yeah. I took a video while that battalion commander and company commander had GoPros and E5s and specialists run around with their no shit, like, smartphones taking videos of shit. Like, what's the big deal? He's like, no, take it down. The first sergeant thinks that that's unacceptable. So I'm like, you know what? F this. I'm a little upset. Just a tad. A little bit of hypocrisy going on here. Bunch of people taking videos, but one guy does it that's enlisted that I can yell at. I bite off his head. So yeah, that happened. I got scolded for the second time.
No.
My pee-pee has been slammed in the toilet seat so often.
Oh no. It's so terrible.
Dude, you have to tell the prison tattoo story.
Oh, the prison tattoo story?
Yes.
All
I need
right.
time to breathe. I need time to breathe.
Okay, oh yeah, so Kaz Jr. is a huge, like, he's fanboying the fuck out right now. Like, you are
If he's not touching himself, he's not a true fanboy.
So he's probably touching.
Might be. But yeah.
I want to see your pink highlighter.
Oh no. It's like a red
I don't-
rocket.
Ugh.
Right. Alright, prison tattoo.
So what's up?
Your prison tattoo, or not yours, but the kid who like did it to himself.
So even though I'm an asshole and a complete strange idiot, I happen to make friends wherever I go. So people notice that even though I'm somewhat mildly retarded, I'm super motivated and my heart's in the right place. So people get excited when I show up and we end up being friends. A good drill sergeant friend of mine who messaged me back and forth, and I'll put up like Snapchats or photos that he gives me for basic training to be like, hey dude, this is happening. I'm like, hey, is it all right if I post that? That's fantastic. It's great. He's like, totally do it. And he feeds into my ego. Great friend. Calls me up one day. No, he Snapchats me and goes, dude, I got a story to tell you. And so I go, that's so damn good. I need to relay on social media. Is that cool? He's like, absolutely. So this is the story. My friend is working at CTMC in Fort Leonard Wood. CTMC, for those people that don't know, is where privates go to get their boo-boos checked out. All right? I got a finger. It's hurt. I got this one. It's bent. Let me help you out. So they get a fever or a boo-boo, they go there. Well, this freaking idiot takes a pen, breaks it open, takes the ink out of it, grabs the thumbtack off the wall, and jots down his basic training battalion. Not even his company or his platoon, where there's people that he knows that he's been like rallied around. His battalion of unknown other douchebags that have failed and or just barely passed basic training, and puts it on his forearm. And it's not like Alpha 35th. It's not 72nd. No, it's 701st. It's 701ST. It goes down the length of this dope's arm.
Oh my god.
And that's why he's in CTMC. He gave himself a prison tattoo. Now, the other part of that story is people started talking about it when I posted it on social media. And if you look at that video, you'll see privates commenting on it below, like further and further down. And it's them actually confirming that that story happened. And they named the private. They're like, this is so-and-so. He's an idiot. What a shitbird. It's beautiful. It's just a good day.
I was dying during that. But yeah, no,
He was very motivated.
Right?
Yeah.
Like just army, rah, fucking.
You know
idiot.
what? 32 days in a wake up, drill sergeant. I'm gonna write that on the fucking shitter.
Oh my fucking god.
Right? Oh, I heard it. Oh, fucking. Who the fuck writes that? Who saw that? You know what? The same idiots that write that are the same delusional retards that look on the wall of shitter and go, 35 days in a wake up. Oh my god, he's right. Let me write that on every other shitter.
God.
By the way, my basic training unit is the best out of all of them. Well, why is that? Because I'm in it. Oh, you're going to do great in an infantry unit. I know. The 101's the best because I'm in it. What about the 82nd? They'll be the best when I'm in it, too. Yeah.
Those 82 people are pretty good. They'll be better with me.
Oh god, I was that private.
Oh, you
I
were?
guess you were. Everybody knows.
KJ. I'm so.
I was the super uber motivated hua private.
Oh my god.
And then I get to my first unit, motivation just stops.
Dude.
See, if you're stupid motivated like me, like you can buy into it a little bit, but once you know where the bullshit is, you can always stay super motivated. Because my biggest thing is saying hoo-ah funny. Like, because everybody's like, you need to be super motivated. Are you ready, soldier? Who? And you're like, hoo-ah, drill sergeant. Hoo-ah. You know, and you super like enunciate every syllable.
I hate that word.
Because that word is so stupid and everybody like tries to rally around it. But once you say something dumb like that, like hoo-ah, everybody thinks that one weird hoo-ah is fucking great. Now guess what? Hoo-ah is a great motivational word again.
I guess.
I'm in your brain. PSYOP. Get ready for that.
I'm glad that all came after I got out.
Oh, it's always been in there. You just got to find a weirdo like me.
Oh my god.
Like once I became an engineer, the engineer song, you know, was like Essayons, da 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 da, and so like that's how the beat goes.
Mm-hmm.
But when you're first learning the song, you don't know the beat, especially when the place that you're learning your new MOS, how to be an engineer, their speakers don't work for their projection system, so you have to guess at what the melody is. And so every single time that we would sing the engineer song, I would just bellow with my other drill sergeant buddy next to me, who was also becoming an engineer. Essayons! We fight for America and the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers! Essayons! Essayons! And we would just be stupid with it. But that made everybody else so much more motivated.
Oh my god. Wait.
And every time some private would be like, drill sergeant, engineers lead the way, I go, essay fucking ons, private, essay ons. Just over enunciated.
Oh my god.
Stupid things
What
are
you guys
motivating.
need? What you all need is like
you
a
look
PowerPoint
back at your
with
life,
one of those.
this is a tool of the trade. Get ready to conquer life, children. Every moment of your life, something super stupid and small, beep, will motivate you to the end. It will motivate you so far and beyond what you think it can go to.
I think what you needed was one of those
a little bit of
PowerPoint
positivity from
presentations.
Drill Sergeant High here.
Right? Oh, it's so good. So much motivation. Yes. Positivity.
Oh, the privates. So that video that you liked so much, the one where I'm like, oh, the privates are dying.
Right,
they're marching. Shortly after I took that, one of the privates, like the three privates that are right behind me, directly behind me, are platoon leaders. So one of the platoon leaders goes, drill sergeant, are you in videos? And I go, this is like the last day that I'm there. I've been there for like 20 days so far. So this is like the 20th day.
Mm-hmm.
And then he goes, drill sergeant, are you in videos online? And I'm like, I'm like, this is the latest anybody's ever brought this up. So I wonder if I've actually gotten away with, being ambiguous here. Just they don't know. It's a total anonymity. I'm just another drill sergeant. I go, what do you mean, private? Like, well, I saw you on a video online. I go, well, what was the video? He's like, you were yelling at somebody. It was what are you talking about, private? I go, be specific. He's like, well, there's a private and he was running a PT test and you chased him off the track because he wasn't running fast enough. I'm like, yeah, private, yeah, that's me. That's me. He's like, all right. What? Well, drill sergeant, I was watching that video with my girlfriend. I go, okay.
Go on.
It was like 10 days before I came here. All right, and? Well, she said it'd be really cool if you had that drill sergeant as a drill sergeant. And I'm like, oh, fuck. He goes, and I didn't think that would happen. But here you are. I go, well, private, you're not in my platoon. And God blessed you for not being in there. And I look over at the female private who's the platoon leader right next to him. Yeah. I go, right, private? She goes, yes, drill sergeant. Because that platoon that I had was horrible. Oh. So I look at her, I go, private, that's the first time somebody in our company has brought that up to me. So I look at my platoon leader, I go, hey, platoon leader, hey, private, how many of you, along with the rest of the platoon, know that I'm the angry cops drill sergeant guy? She goes, all of us, drill sergeant. I go, what? What do you mean all of you? How long have you known that? He goes, it's like the second day, drill sergeant. What? All right.
Your ego deflates.
Damn it.
Yeah, I know. No, the ego didn't deflate. I was like, holy shit, I've been that scary? Because the entire time, all these privates would ask stupid questions to all the drill sergeants. And sometimes, drill sergeants allow it. They want them to be inquisitive, and that's cool. But every once in a while, there's a drill sergeant like me that's just like, all the questions you're asking can be answered by another private. Get away from my battle buddy. So they would all come up to like me as a group, not me, but I'd be surrounded by other drill sergeants. They'd all come up as a group to another drill sergeant. Drill sergeant, so and so, can I permission to speak? They'd be like, what, private? Like, I have a question about. I'd be like, no, and I would jump in the middle of them and be like, what's your question? What is it? And I'm like, that's stupid. Somebody else knows it. Do push-ups. You know what? The entire company, half right, face, front leading, rest position, move, and I would just drop the entire company. So they started learning not to ask questions to me.
Oh my god.
That's the only one though. All the other classes, like I would teach, and I love being I love being a teacher. I love being goofy.
Yeah.
I love being, saying funny, stupid jokes to make them crack up and relax a little bit, and like soak up the knowledge that I'm trying to give them. But like this group, this previous one, hold on, let me bring him over here. Come here, buddy. Come on.
Oh,
Come
God.
here. All right. Here he is. He's a little shy. Shitbag Private. So, Shitbag Private was in this unit because Shitbag Private wanted to be, let's just say he didn't want to follow all the Army values.
Oh, no.
Oh, Shitbag Private was bad. Shitbag Private was very inappropriate. Get out of here, Shitbag Private! Inappropriate. Yeah, we had a bad company that liked a lot of discipline this time.
Oh no.
Oh yeah, they were bad.
Well,
So I was not cool at all this entire time. Just a total turd. Just a total turd.
Well, I mean, I'm sure there's a good reason. Maybe.
Yeah, they were turds. So therefore, I have to out-turd their turddom.
Their turdness.
It's a scientific fact. E equals MC turd.
Right? Yeah. No. Everyone knows that.
Yeah. Right.
Maybe.
Like Newton's third law, an equal and opposite turd action.
Yes. Yeah. No. Sounds legit. I've never studied. Right? Yeah. I never.
Legit. To quit.
Oh.
Cool.
That was on the internet. It's fucking true.
What?
People are asking, what did Shitbag Private do? And they need to know.
Right, we need to know.
Oh, what did Shitbag Private do?
Yeah.
Oh, do we have time?
Oh, we do.
Well,
Can you hold the
counseled
picture again? Because
shitbag
he looks
private
very
on
familiar to
number
me.
of things. One, you know what? I'm not going to lie. He wasn't racist, which was fantastic. Him and a cornucopia of multi-ethnic privates banded together to form a horrible squad. And if I could remember the name, they didn't call them the Golden Girls. When it wasn't the A-Team, they called them something else. But the rest of the platoon called them something else. So basically, like him and 3 other privates would intimidate other privates into being like, you need to follow us you need to do what we tell you to do, and we're the shit, and you're dumb, and you're a shitbird, and we're good at PT, and we're good at marching, so you do what we tell you to do. And you'd be like, oh, wow. Well, if they're good guys and they're squared away privates, then they're taking the leadership role, they're grabbing the bull by the horns, they're doing the right thing. No! They were shitbirds! They'd mouth off, they'd roll their eyes at a drill sergeant, they don't know how to fucking march. They didn't know how to fucking march! It was week 6! Week 6! They don't know how to march? Oh, I would dog them. I would dog the shit out of them. Oh, left, right, is just your own thing, huh? Oh, no. Horrible. And he and some other privates might have made some sexual remarks about other female privates, which I stomped in the ass. And, yeah, that's why he was shitbag private. But I got this little gem. He's gone. Because he doesn't know how to make his bunk. Never did. And I happened to fix that one day. And underneath his bunk was a photo, unsecured. I assumed it was trash. So I picked it up and saved it as a memento.
Right? Yeah.
But Shitbird Private is pretty bad. Shitbird Private picked on another private because he didn't think that private was like strong enough, mentally and physically strong enough to be there.
Yeah.
That other private's father had passed away while he was in basic training.
Oh, no.
Stayed in basic training because he wanted to be a soldier that bad. That's how much of a shitbag private was.
What a dick. Well, I would just want to know why he had a picture of himself under his mattress. That's
You know
weird.
why?
To it,
Because
night.
every person who thinks that their God is going to worship the only image that they respect,
I mean,
a reflection of themselves.
I guess.
So he loved himself. I told him actually on the last day when we were doing the ruck march, I go private because that's like I think that was the day before is when I found his photo. I go private. You're going to be more famous than Drill Sergeant Poop. He goes, who's Drill Sergeant Poop? I go, don't worry about it, private. You're going to be more famous than Drill Sergeant Poop. And then we finished the ruck march.
Oh. Nice.
So goes life.
And they all survived.
One fallout, only one. Oh, and it was the 8 mile one. It wasn't the 12 mile one at the end. Tell me this.
Okay. Maybe.
I have a question.
Go on.
So everything in the military is kilometers, meters, the metric system.
Yes.
Why are our ruck marches in miles?
Officers.
Easier to figure out.
I don't know.
I mean, you can factor in 3 mile. You can factor in break after every 3 miles or break after every 3 hours. I mean, we did a 24 miler. We broke every 3 hours, stopped for 15 minutes. It was just easy, and we covered.
That was time.
Yeah.
That was time. That wasn't
Yeah.
mileage. That was just time.
Yeah, but we covered a certain amount of mileage before we stopped as well. It was
Which
just
could
easier
also
to
be
break it
the
up.
meters.
But yeah, you could do that with clicks at the same time. So
You said
I was gonna
click.
say,
Yeah, but
when
like-
it-
She's
Yeah.
probably an 11 Bravo.
no, definitely not. I just don't feel like saying all the fucking syllables in kilometers. So suck a dick.
Better than Venezuela.
Yeah, I can't say that one either.
Vuvuzela. It's a hell of a country.
Apparently, right? Socialism's done a great thing for it.
Go
We always
Bernie!
did
Free
20K
education.
and 10Ks.
Oh
is
shit! That's what I
inspiring.
joined up for.
Right? Damn it. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I don't even know where to go now. Fucking KJ.
You know what?
What?
The best way is just go dirty. Go
Go dirty.
dirty early.
Oh god.
In the nitty-gritty.
Speaking speaking of dirty, I heard you're a bear now.
You heard I'm a what?
You're
A bear.
Ah, yes.
Oh.
You know what's funny is a lot of online coppers gave me shit for that video. They're like, dude, like the quality isn't very good, and like the video it doesn't mesh up well. Who edited that? I joined. A copper wanted to do a video with me, and I did a video with her. I was like, why is it so bad? And you know what? It actually turned out being a fairly decent video for me. The one I posted afterwards, which I thought was hysterical, my flashlight video, fucking bombed.
Oh my god, that was the next one I was going to ask you. Oh.
I was like, oh my gosh, it's a flashlight. It blinds your eyes. Raiders of the Lost Ark face melting. Doesn't that make sense?
No, it does.
Yes.
It never works. It never works out the way that you want it to. But so yeah, no, the bear one just happened to come into play because a female officer in my state in New York was like, hey, I want to do one about animal control or something to that effect.
You forgot to
and
mention
I've been getting a lot of messages from gay men on Facebook and Instagram being like, want to fuck? And I'm like, no, I'm straight. Thank you. It's very kind of you, but it doesn't insert anywhere around this. And although I haven't done anal yet, I'd like to do it with a less hairy butthole. So there's that. So when she brought it up, I was like, oh my God, you can say that there's a bear. I can be a bear. But I'm not gay. I'll say I'm not gay. Oh, bears, gayness, animal. Oh, there's so many things that connect with this. So I was like, how could it fail? And we made the video. We spliced it up a little bit. She has the elongated version where she edited herself, and then I kind of took it on. I was like, all right, I'm going to shorten it up a little bit. Yeah, there's some churching up that doesn't need to be there, so I'm going to make it short and sweet. And we did it. And I told her, I was like, you know what? You're fun. You like the social media aspect. You're trying to make it grow. You're humanizing the bad, showing the people that our officers are just as goofy as everyday people, which I think is a huge thing. That, you know, Officer Daniels, Mike the Cop, Hookman and Bookham, 9/11, you know, his name is Aaron, that I know. These guys do so well. I'm like, you know, you want to do a part of it. You're doing it your own funny, goofy way. Why don't I help you out? I've got a lot of ideas for female cops. Like, I need a female officer to join me in some of these videos. And because of the stigma that I have in my department, like none of them will join in. Nobody, I think, in the entire county that I'm in, that is a female officer or male officer, will assist me in any video, just because they're like, I don't want to be part of it. I don't know. So I need a ballsy female cop that says, screw the system. It's okay what we're doing to kind of join in my shenanigans. But they're fun shenanigans, not evil shenanigans.
What, Med Puppy?
She's hot, too.
Have you not seen her Instagram where she, like, works out and wears yoga pants? Girl's got a tush.
Well, now he's going to have to.
She's dragging a wagon behind her, I'll tell you what.
And you are not allowed to order anything on Amazon drunk anymore.
Who, me?
What do you mean? Hold on. I take offense to that, young man.
Oh, knife hand.
My ass looked great in those yoga pants. Tell me it didn't. Tell me it didn't.
You should have started that video from, like, the knees and start working up. And then make it realize, people would realize, oh my God, it's not who I thought it was.
For a guy who didn't want me to join Amazon, you know, or buy anything drunk, you're giving me a lot of video advice on how to shoot a really fine ass video for a lady.
You got to get Ashley to do the voiceover.
You know what I really wanted to do? And this is why I wish I, like, lived with, like, a buddy of mine. I'm single. I wish I had a roommate again just to kind of help me out and do weird shit like this.
Yeah.
Is I wanted him to, like, start from the feet all the way up and do slow-mo. And do that bang, 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 do 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 do, and then I turn and go, ha, gay, but I couldn't.
So I got a question for you. And I can't fucking figure it out. What's up with your lieutenant in that video? The rap video that you posted like 2 weeks ago? I gotta hear the story about that one.
It's not a hysterical story. It's very short. What happens often is on the east side of Buffalo, which is mainly African American, which is where we have a lot of gang issues, a lot of gang violence. A gang will also have a rap name, like a group rap name, and I forget, man. There was one video like 2 years ago that I loved because it had the Buffalo SWAT unit in it, and I wish I could tell you what it was, but I can't. It's not jogging my memory right now. But what happens often is that Buffalo police officers will get a call to a loud party or a loud noise complaint, or they'll be like, hey, there's a large group of men out there, and we saw a gun on one of them. So we fly over there, and it's a rap video. Now, are any of these allegations false? No. If you're doing a rap video and it's a trap video and you're a part of a gang and it's your gang rap video, then yeah, somebody's going to have a gun. But you can't just go run in there and pat down everybody. You got to look for somebody that matches the description, right? A black male in all black clothing. Awesome. So you mean half of the people here? Great. So a great way for us to kind of get them out of there is to literally walk in the middle of the music video and just cock block them and be like, oh, hey, what's going on, music video? White copper here. And then turn your back to them, block the camera, and be like, guys, you got to get out of here. You're not allowed to shoot here. You don't have a permit. This is a gas station, blah, 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 blah. So, and this is not the first time he's walked right in the middle of a rap video, but this is the first time that they kept him in one. And he's so white. God love him. He's so white. He just does the perfect little, well, hello. Yeah.
The white guy
and then
look. Exactly.
It's so good. He's so
What's
white.
going on over
And like my little caption underneath the video was, when you're white, but you like Hennessy and fat asses. And it's just like perfect. Like, hello, is that a booty? Henny, okay. And then he's off screen. But yeah, he's the man. Actually, that lieutenant knows everything about the east side of Buffalo. In fact, one day I got in a car chase with basically a hitman for a couple of the gangs on the east side, and ended up arresting him. Ended up getting him with the gun. We caught him with the gun. He left it in the car after he ditched it. And 10 minutes after the arrest, that lieutenant sent me a photo that he got off of social media of that guy in a car wearing the same shirt and stuff like that with the gun. And I'm just like, you're the man. You already know what's going on. You've got your fingers on the freaking pulse of the east side. He's a great guy. I honest to God, one day he'll probably be either running this department or be an inspector.
You got to get him for Christmas like a bottle of Hennessy and a picture of a nice fat ass.
I think we'll get him a bottle of Hypnotic.
Oh
my
no.
God.
Oh.
Or some Alizé. Some Alizé.
Some what? I don't know that.
I'm going classy here.
Oh, okay. I'm
Go
sorry.
classy. Get the Hypnotic. Don't get the Alizé.
Oh.
Not gonna lie, I was I'm the token white guy every once in a while when me and a couple of my friends go out. So my partner's black, obviously, and then I get along with everybody.
Mm-hmm.
But whenever we go out and it's like his group of friends that I also am good friends with, I'm the token white guy. Then one time we went up to Toronto and 1738 was like a huge song. It was great. And everybody was talking about Remy at the time and stuff like that. So I was like, all right, cool. I'll get a bottle of vodka. We went to the club and I got a bottle of vodka. I got a bottle of something else. I got a bottle of 1738. And nobody drank the 1738. Nobody drank that Remy. I was the only one who drank it, and it tasted like a horse's asshole. Oh. Moral of the story, don't get 1738.
I have
Minx
never...
knows something about that.
I've never tasted a horse's asshole, actually, believe it or not. And it's something
I disagree. Listen, I'm pretty sure I've seen videos of you in like those donkey shows down south.
Oh,
No.
Don't tell me you haven't tasted a donkey's
no,
asshole.
no,
You're
I
telling me
haven't.
you'll blow a donkey, but you won't give it a rim job?
No.
I don't respect you.
If anything, I might peg it and then like do a little reach around, but that's stretching it. I'm not that generous of a lover.
Ask her about summer.
Pegging.
Ask her about summer.
No, summer's.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I just found out recently that I have a very sensitive asshole.
Oh, were you pegged? Sorry.
No, God, no. No, I just found out it's sensitive. I thought I had herpes or something like that, so I got tested. It turns out I'm fine. Totally clear. Ladies.
So warts?
That's right. 3 days ago. What is it? The 11th?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. The 8th. Got my test back.
Oh.
Totally clean.
Hey.
What's up? Boom. At the same time, my asshole gets really red and itchy.
Oh, hemorrhoids?
I don't know. I'm a grown-ass man. I just try not to play with it.
You know, they might be. I don't know.
For all you hubbies out there in
I've
the
never
WTF,
Can you check it for me?
Joel Sarn High is good.
I need to check inside your asshole. But no.
I need to check inside your asshole, sir.
You remember? I remember. But no, like, I keep looking at your...
You remember?
You remember Chewbacca? Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. Remember Tauntauns? Remember Han Solo? I remember. Yeah, you're talking like, I love South Park so much.
Oh, I'm so
We're
happy.
like bonding over member berries.
I know. This is amazing.
You know what?
You remember Reagan? Yeah, I remember.
I remember trickle-down economics. I remember. Dude, PC Principal cracks me up. And I love it when he makes fun of Jimmy. He's like, whoever put this stupid bullshit in the school paper, I'm going to break their fucking legs. And it's Jimmy. He's just like,
Right? Yeah.
Are you gonna break my Are you gonna break my legs, PC Principal? And he's like, beautiful moment. Give me up.
So if you like South Park,
Dude, I love South Park. I love Rick and Morty.
Bubba Lubba Dub Dub.
Oh my god.
Silence.
I'm Pickle Rick! I fucking love it.
Jaguar.
That, Morty, is why you don't go to counseling.
I will be honest. I'm still trying to get into Rick and Morty. I can't fucking do it. Like this fucking saliva that they draw on his face. It bothers the shit out of me. I'm like, fix yourself.
Okay.
Don't get into
You
Rick
ever
and
blown
Morty.
a guy
It just
and him
worms
come in your
its
mouth?
way.
Yeah, but you know.
Oh, but that little bit of cartoon saliva bothers you, right?
Yeah, because you swallow that shit.
That's none of my business.
I'm just saying, like, don't be sloppy. Swallow that shit.
Floppy's the best.
I mean, I guess. I
guess?
I
All
guess.
right.
No, like, personally, I don't want to have, like, just this river of spit running down me. It's not attractive.
Who gives a shit? What?
It's not.
Nobody gives a shit what you think like when it's happening. It's all about me in that moment. My dangles all up in your facial area.
I mean,
You never saw a porno? You were like a girl's just like, oh my god, what's up with this stringy shit? Let me wrap it around this weird dick and go at it like a shake weight.
Well, no, you know, like, have somewhat control over the fucking spit. Like,
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. It should be like the tide. It just comes in and goes. Nobody knows why or where or just it's unexplainable.
Where it comes from.
Well, we know where it comes from.
No. But no, like, seriously, you know, like, and then, like, the chick, okay, no, one thing that does bother me, though, is chicks who, like, spit it, like, you know, when the guy finishes, and then the chick, like, spits it out, and I'm like, well...
What's the point?
Yeah, no, exactly. I get frustrated. I'm like, wait, no.
I
like,
appreciate a woman that'll take it, go to the bathroom, spit it out. You don't want to swallow it, hey, whatever. It is what it is. I didn't like eggplant when I was little. You know what? I would chew it up. I'd say I have to go to the bathroom, shove as much as I could in my mouth, and then spit it in the toilet.
Yeah.
So you know what? You're a grown-ass woman. You can do whatever you want to do. You took it in the mouth. I respect you for it. Shot down your argument, didn't I?
I mean, I guess.
Much talk radio. Fuck.
What are you drinking anyways? People are wondering what sort of classy broad you are.
I'm actually drinking a really good whiskey called Glenmorangie.
Oh.
I make my own whiskey, but Glenmorangie is really, really good.
You make your own whiskey?
You drank that last time, but it was out of a glass.
You just got off a drill, all right? Give him some slack.
That's not true at all. I was at a charity event where I accidentally, not accidentally, I totally on purpose did it. My friend introduced me to his wife's mother, and she shook my hand, but her hand was wet from the drink that she had. You know, had condensation on it. Science.
She just came back from the bathroom.
I could have thought.
Maybe.
And she goes, I'm sorry that my hand is so wet and clammy.
Yep.
And as I shake her hand, and after she says it, I go, don't worry, it's not the first thing I've grabbed that's wet and clammy. And everybody looked at me like, oh shit. And of course, I had to then hit the exclamation point on it and go, because the first one I grabbed was when I was 14. And they were like, oh, that's definitely a pussy joke, no! So that happened.
Well,
It's on my Instagram story, actually. I was peeing in a porta-john, and I was like, people need to know this.
They need to know.
I'm drinking Glenmorangie, not out of a glass this time. It's because I'm just straight boozing it with you guys. I feel comfortable.
Right?
This is like our third or fourth time talking. You know what?
You should.
We're family now. Why church it up? It's not like I have herpes. I just have a sensitive asshole.
Right? You know?
You're just getting all the cubbies excited.
Oh, bro, yeah. A bunch of those people after the bear video were like, you're not a bear, you're an otter. But you're not an otter because you're not ripped yet. I got so many gay friends that, I knew what they were saying. And
An otter?
Otter?
Yeah, an otter. So there's a bear.
Yes, I know what a bear is in the gay
All right,
community. I know what that is.
Big, large, hairy man.
Yes.
Much like this. All right.
Yes.
So,
You've got a
but an
first one.
otter is a jacked hairy man. So that means that they're ripped, they got a six-pack, but they're hairy and gay. So I don't have a six-pack. I like the top two. They're almost there. They're hanging out up top, just seeing what the rest of the crew are going to do. So I guess that qualifies me as an otter.
Interesting.
But I'm not gay,
But you're
so
not.
I'm not an otter. But if I was gay, I would be an otter?
Right?
Have you done a grinder search to make sure someone is catfishing as you after that video?
Dude, I got a friend of mine that's gay. Obviously, I've got some gay friends. You can't be this eccentric and not, attract people from everywhere. And he shows me Grinder photos from dudes that are on Grinder all the time. And some of them are political office. It doesn't make fucking sense. The gay community, bunch of sluts, for one. God bless them. They are fucking all the time. Two, they put up some raunchy stuff. Straight up, out of the gate. Hey, I want you to fuck my face tonight. What the fuck? Hey, I want you to pull anal beads out of my butt like it's a lawnmower. What the? Dude, crazy stuff. Can you put a glass bottle up my asshole and smack me in the face with a 5-inch ironing board? I don't know. It's just crazy stuff. I don't have a Grinder account. Once again, straight ladies. And so I don't know if men are using me to catfish, because in the gay community, all you gotta do is be yourself and somebody's gonna want to fuck you. It's the way men are. Hey, there's something that I like. I think I can stick my dick in that.
Right? Challenge accepted.
Indubitably.
So I haven't seen any catfishes. I have seen I follow some very attractive females on Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that. And they've had catfish accounts that they've found and put up there. What is up? I'm sorry.
No,
Sidetrack.
No, keep going.
I follow some attractive women on Facebook. Some of them are military, some of them aren't. Some of them are into fitness. Like I'm into fitness. Whatever. They do their thing. Whatever niche that they try to hit on Instagram, they hit. It is what it is. But this is what I hate. If you're gonna be taking photos of your ass and titties, stop putting motivational quotes underneath them that don't make sense. That don't make sense. Or a paragraph, a freaking written thesis of how shitty your life is. Hey, you like my tits? This guy left me in 2012. He said I wasn't good enough. I wear a red shirt. He wore a blue shirt. But you know what was really cool is his mom contacted me 5 days ago and said that he's in a whorehouse and he's addicted to heroin. What the fuck is wrong with you? You just showed a picture of your tits. Or the other one where they'll take a quote out of context. They'll show a picture of their ass, and they'll be like, "And the devil said to Goliath, she hath no thunderstorm like the berry that did twixt between the witch's tits." And you'll be like, "What the fuck are you? No. I get why you've got all these followers. You're hot, and you're in the military. Cool, but." Stop trying to church it up. Just post a picture of your ass.
Right? And be upfront about it. Be like, look at my titties. Or look at my ass. Yeah.
Which is why, and I swear to God, I'm not pimping her right now. I just love this girl to death. KP at Fit Cops is amazing. Because, she goes, you know what? I got a great pair of tits. I got a great ass. I work out all the time. Guess what? It's a fitness thing. You want to see my body. That's what I'm selling. I'm selling fitness, which is then mirroring my body, because obviously if I'm not fit, why am I gonna push you into the fitness routine that I'm telling you to do?
Yeah.
And she's fucking a smart ass, and I swear to God, she'd have been a Navy, I don't know, fucking Master Chief. She's just ballsy and smart, and she goes, you know what? You want to see my ass? This is a fitness thing anyway. I'm going to show my ass. She doesn't church it up with live, laugh, love quotes painted on the side of her goddamn kitchen wall, which I hate.
So
live, laugh, love, giggle, fuck. Who gives a shit? Just you need a fucking reminder in cursive on your kitchen wall to tell you how to live your life. Just cook the goddamn beans that you don't know how to cook anyway, and blow your husband in an inappropriate way, which you don't even know how to blow. How are you bad at a blowjob, Karen? That's why you're getting a divorce. That's why you're getting a divorce.
God damn it, Karen. Fuck it, Karen.
She burnt the roast
Everybody knows
again.
a Karen. Live, laugh, love. My marriage is falling apart.
Oh my god. Holy shit. So, it's actually time for a break. Freaking...
Break it off.
I know, right? Mud Puppy, real quick, we've got an announcement to make.
I
know, it's so exciting, right? Yes. I know, you're sitting. You're so excited. Mud Puppy.
Ah, man.
Love announcements.
Go.
So, as everybody knows, this whole week we've been running the contest for the... I always mess this. It's like Ice was having a hard time. The
You're doing a good job.
artillery round tumbler. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and give that away. And our lucky winner is going to be Rolando Flores. Rolando, make sure you go ahead and message the page. We need your address. That way we can go ahead and send it out to you.
And or deport you.
Right? It maybe. Possibly.
I mean, if you're legal, you're fine.
You're right, yeah. If you have nothing to worry about, then you have nothing to worry about.
I would be like Ice in your cerveza. Get it, Ice?
Okay, calm down here, 1984. Jesus Christ.
The guys that send you back.
All right, you guys, we're going to be right back after a quick break, so don't go anywhere. We'll be back.
Make it
Tested and proven, mind, heart, and soul. I'll always be a human. Call me a vet like a soldier. Green beret, 21 gun salute. Don't wanna see the day. In a constant war zone, in the home of the brave, where they hate the police until they saving the day. I got kids like you, a mortgage like you. So blue lives matter, and so does yours too. All this separation and divide, open your eyes. If you cut us all open, we the same inside. The only difference is I run to the gunfight. Your peace when it's chaos, when the people don't act right. But I'm under scrutiny for trying to protect me. You pull a pistol and I'm shooting for trying to contest me. I got a quick second to make a deadly decision. The media portray me like a kid for a living, like I'm cold with no heart, a brain with no thoughts, a body with no feeling, a life with no cause. Like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. I'm damned if I do, and damned if I don't. It's like every single time I say what's on my mind, they go for my throat, they spew evil words. If you are absurd, always grinding, grinning, and killing my soul with these verbs. Hold me down, like I can't gasp for air. I'm closed inside of a box, like I'm inside Fort Knox. Every time that I'm there, I don't know why they think that I'm different from you. All that's true is I'm a like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Like you breathe, I breathe, and like you see, I see, and like you need, I need, and like you bleed, I bleed. Don't treat me like an object, I'm tested and proven. Mind, heart, and soul, I'll always be a human. Saving how he needs that support to keep his roof from caving, holding tight on that 45 as a tear drops from his eye. Picturing his mom is all that's kept him alive, cause he's buried his friends and he's buried his thoughts. Suppress these demons inside until his stomach's in knots. I see you on your knees, so please let me give you help. Pick you up, lift you up, and put you on that top shelf. Trying to improve, but he keeps dealing with this feeling like like this life that I lead. It might not take me anywhere, but I was born to travel.
And the man to watch it.
Oh my god. We're back. Yay!
What you want? What you want? Sorry, I got.
And we still have Drill Sergeant High with us. He decided to stick around. I didn't want to say your like real name, so Drill Sergeant.
You already said my real name.
Well,
It's
Drill
2 letters.
Sergeant? Or
Look me
High?
up on AKO. Bunch of pansies. I already had 1E7 threaten me. I know Sergeant Major Davenport. I'm like the Sergeant Major of Tradoc? Yeah. Why would you say his name? Because I don't like what you're doing. You're a dick. I bet you're a dick and you don't have his name. I bet you don't have his number. I bet you don't. And then he didn't. Then he apologized to me. He was very nice.
Aw.
I still told him to suck a rifle.
Oh my god.
Big smack.
I don't know who he was.
Right? Yeah, fuck it. Right?
I'm a staff sergeant. Your profile picture is you and your wife, like, holding shake weights. So I don't know what you are or who you are. I have no idea how to validate this. Don't yell at me on social media.
Shake weight.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, these shake weights are making me so strong.
That just reminds
Now we
me
know
of
how
the
he knows
South Park
Sergeant Major
episode
Davenport.
Of the shake
Oh.
weight.
Right? Gotta get in there. Gotta hit that button at the back.
Gotta grip it tighter.
Boo, boo, boo.
As it squirts all over your face. Oh yeah. Ugh.
Yes, faster.
And I can't help going back to South Park.
Yes, faster. Now, that's it. Faster, faster. Hit the button. Yes, yes, yes. Boop, boop, boop. Here's some change for the
you're
cab.
done.
Right. Freaking honestly though, when does that new season come out? Because I'm pretty sure they're getting a lot of gold right now.
All right. So, I watch South Park religiously. I think
Yes.
they're absolutely brilliant. Even if you disagree with their political points, the way they make fun of your point of view is so hysterical that you can't not listen to what they have to say about your point of view
Yeah.
from an outside looking in. You know, and obviously when they hit the soft spots that you disagree with from the right or the left, whatever, and you see them hammer it, you're like, this is great. So I'm actually going to go on a little bit of a political thing here. They're so great at playing both sides of the aisle and making both sides look stupid, or pointing out like where one side is blind to the other, that I love watching them. Whereas with the Daily Show, I've completely dropped off. Jon Stewart fairly left. I understand he made some great points arguing his point of view. He also picked on the left a lot. But now with the new guy, and I'm blanking on his name.
Trevor Noah. I know.
Who?
Trevor Noah.
Trevor Noah.
Yeah.
Trevor Noah, who is a great stand-up comedian. I watched his stand-up before he came over to The Daily Show, and I thought it was brilliant, and I loved it. But every time I turn on The Daily Show, or every time there's a highlight of The Daily Show, and I'm an Instagram follower, so I see the little highlights, I'm just like, really? Like the right, every time the right says something they're wrong?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, capitalism is that bad. Oh, you're right. Every time that somebody doesn't want there to be, federal health insurance, that babies are dying, it's the worst thing ever.
Right.
And it's it used to be what were they called? Infotainment. Like the term was like infotainment.
Yeah.
They give you information, but also be entertaining.
Yeah.
Now it's just this condescending attitude of, you're so stupid, let me laugh at you the entire time. And there's no both sides joining in for the laughter anymore. It's just one side picking on the other, and it crushes me. I can't watch it anymore.
Yeah. No, I'm the same way. Like, I used to watch The Daily Show and then The Colbert Report almost like religiously. I'd be like,
And the Colbert Report was the opposite. It was great. He is obviously a satire of the right, showing how dumb the right is, and then obviously spewing off these points. But everyone, but he would also then make a really funny point to the left, where the left was horribly wrong on something, and then he would make fun of it. So it was like, it was even keeled, even if it was like a little offsided, which it was. It was even keeled. But then like now you got like Stephen Colbert with Bill Burr, who, and that interview with Bill Burr, like it blew up all over social media, was absolutely horrible. Bill Burr is an under your skin comic that says politically incorrect things all the time, but what he says also makes you think about, you know, the politically incorrect thing that he said, like hitting a woman or not allowing gays in the military, or why he got out of Catholicism, and you know, whatever it was. He's always, you know, kind of like twisting the knife a little bit in your ribs.
Yeah.
And he said like a transphobic thing.
Right. Yes.
And Colbert just sat there and be like, oh, so why can't a woman dress up like, you know, like this person? And I sat there as one comedian, or like obviously on a much lower level, as one comedian, like looking at an amazing stand-up god that is Bill Burr, and Stephen Colbert, a fantastic skit performer, you know, and you look at him, and like one of the biggest things that you see that you're like also taught in like comedy is you need to accept somebody's reality. So if Bill Burr says, don't dress like this, or they're going to think to you like that, then as Stephen Colbert, you should say, I agree, blah, 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 or add on to it. Now, of course, that's a general saying. You could also disagree and add, you just be like, I disagree, blah, 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 add to the conversation and make it more funny. But what he did was just sit there and just shit on Bill Burr and just make it stop. There was no interview, awkward silence. You're like, dude, you're gonna screw over somebody in the same community that you're from just because you disagree with them politically? It's because you don't like the thing that they said as a joke? You're a comedian. What's wrong with you? It's a joke. You're a comedian. Let it slide. Carry on. No, he stuck on it, and he lost me from there. I was just like, wow, come on, man. You can't even back up your own craft. Man, I'm getting on some deep stuff tonight.
Right?
Ooh. Ooh-wee.
Ooh.
We haven't even gotten a ball of limerence.
Like, it looks like it physically pains you to say that word.
That's the point. All right, so I went to basic training in Jackson. Relax in Jackson. I get it. Whatever, infantry guys. You fucking pogue. So, but then I went to special operations training at Bragg, and I'll tell you right now, I've had infantry guys go through it. It's harder than infantry school. You'd be like, oh my god, no, it isn't. We're the infantry. We're the biggest and best. Cool. So what? Infantry school and basic training together. Your OSIT is I think it's like 15, 16 weeks. All right. I went to basic training from August till the first week of October. Then from the first week of October till January, the mid-January, so you get what? October, November, December, January. 4 months special operations training, and it was PsyOps and civil affairs. So they jacked with your mind, and it was absolutely fantastic. The weak people got weeded out, and the strong people stayed. It was freaking hard, and I forget where I was going with the story.
I said something about that word physically hurting you, and then you started into this story. I don't know where you were going with it.
There's something about like people calling pogues or whatever, and I was like, I don't know.
I don't know. I know KJ called you one.
I'm okay with getting called a pogue.
Right?
Like,
there's nothing fucking wrong with it. Like, I just throw it around just to dick around and play around. But that's what pissed me off is the open thing. I remember going to Fort Campbell.
I'm like, this close going to flight school. So, like, I'm going to fly helicopters, and I'm going to pogue. I fly helicopters. Yeah, but you're a pogue.
You're a fucking pilot.
Right? Oh my god.
You're the one that picks us up.
You're a pogue.
You're a god sometimes.
Like, you're civil affairs, you're a pogue. Yeah, I also get to do, like, I get attached to SF teams and do cool missions, and I get to grow a beard and don't have to listen to your stupid rules. Yeah, whatever, pogue. All right, cool. Well, I'm an E4, and I'm in charge of your E7 because your patrol is based on my mission. So you're going to listen to me. So how about pogue that?
But you're a pogue.
Right. I never understood that, like why people took offense to that word. Like, all right, yes, no, I'm not a grunt. You are correct, sir. Like when they'd say that to me, they're like, you're a pogue. I'm like, yes, I'm a female. I'm not able to be infantry. You are correct.
There is a great meme somewhere, and I forgot where it was. It was on Instagram. I forget who put it. It might have been Uniform Humor. I forget what it was. And it said it was a text message. Like they took a Snapchat or a screenshot of a text message, and it said, "Dude, I just yelled at a female soldier for whatever reason. I forget what it was, and she called me a pogue because she's in the infantry unit and she graduated basic with them. I never felt so stupid in my life. It was brilliant." Just a female. How Starship Troopers can you be? Like, we're part of the mobile infantry. Shut up, you fucking pogue.
We had this dude.
Plus that shower scene.
I'm not gonna name names.
Great breasts.
Right.
We had this dude that would constantly, mercilessly sling out the word pogue, and it got to a point where, like, every time he did it, some of them banded together from battalion and got those the pogues, the little things you used to play with in elementary school.
Oh, the pogs?
I would like.
Oh, pogs.
Yeah, pogs.
Yeah, pogs.
Yeah, they would. I didn't know they were called pogs. Forgive me.
Pogs.
It was an older time than me. I had Game Boy, but the fucking.
We all had Game Boy. How old are you, bro? Dude, pogs were around throughout this entire thing.
Right.
You're 27? Whoa.
Wait till you hit your late 30s like some of us.
I mean, I'm in my early 30s.
I'm about to be 30.
What?
Yeah, no, wait, that doesn't make any sense. You can be 27 years old and you still totally know what pogs are.
Right? Is it
What are you, 23? Or did you just not have friends to play pogs with?
Oh, loser.
I was the only Jewish kid at my New York school, all right, man? No one else wanted to spin the dreidel with me, okay?
Say no more. Jewish in New York. You obviously didn't have a lot of friends.
Dreidel, they made you.
I'm sure you were segregated because of your religion in New York.
Long Island.
Right?
I'm sure you were fine. And just like every Jewish mother, she said you were special.
Right? Let me just drink my drink right now. Judgment.
And just like your Jewish mother said, you were special and unique. But that's none of my business.
Well, that's why Kaz still owes almost $400,000 in child support. Oh, you're a cop. Can you collect on that?
Right? Oh, God, your face.
Jesus, why didn't you just buy something pretty, like, I don't know, another child? $400,000. She should have got some great Asian kids that could, one, make this podcast, and two, probably be funnier in it. Oh!
Oh!
I mean, you're not wrong.
Okay. I deserve that.
What I say is harsh, but it's said in love.
Aw. Still kind of a dick. I can't. You all right over there?
My very extremely large pit bull is very angry at a random window.
Oh, nice.
Are you upset, Big Red?
Fucking
so
window!
large, his name is Big
God
Red.
damn it! Window.
So,
Who the fuck is that?
He's like, there's a fucking window over there, man. Someone's gonna come through it. You're not from Vietnam. I don't even know what that means, but someone's gonna come through it.
Oh yeah.
Right.
He's massive. Like I bring him around friends to open up his jaw and stick my head in it. He's a large, handsome man. And then I've got One-Eyed Willie, who's a one-eyed pit bull, and he is the runt of his litter, and he is so small. You'd be like, "That's a pit bull? Are you sure?"
No, it's a Chihuahua. But he bred with a pit bull.
That looks kind of like. Oh God, it was gonna be such a good joke, but I forgot his name. Who's the little terrier?
Frank.
Wishbone. Are you sure that's not Wishbone?
Wishbone.
Oh my God.
Somebody got Wishbone. Come on,
Yeah.
PBS reference.
Yeah.
Yes. No, I
Here
used
you
to watch
go
that
and Wishbone.
Right?
He would take you into like books. He was like reading Rainbow, but after reading Rainbow, he'd jump to a book.
And
he'd be Sherlock Holmes.
He'd like dress up and everything. Yeah, no.
Yes.
I remember.
You know.
I remember.
You remember?
I remember.
I do.
I can't wait to like watch this again with your face on it to see if you're attractive or not. It's gonna be great.
No, she is. No, trust me. No, you're good.
No, I'm not really. I look like a fat transgendered who's ugly.
Whatever.
Minx's name is actually Robert.
You know I got transgender training as a drill sergeant, right?
That sucks. Like, okay, so like honestly,
I tell you what, right now. Hey everybody, this is the moment where I flash my hands around in the air. They pause the video for a specific YouTube comment and make transgender from a drill sergeant that's still serving a topic. Carry on with your question.
okay. So my big thing is, right? Yeah, you might need a swig of that. So how do you basic? So open showers, right? Because that's what they were when I went through at Leonard Wood was fucking open showers. Like it was just.
And God bless those ladies that saw them badunkadonks.
But like if you've got someone who is pre-hormonal treatment or surgery reassignment, where do they go? But yet they claim that they're the opposite sex. So where do they go?
All right. So before the Trump administration came in and said that transgenders were not allowed anymore in the military, we had briefings and trainings and I don't want to say trainings on it, but PowerPoint presentations on how to react to whatever scenario was going to be given to us in basic training. So we'll start off with one scenario.
Okay.
One, you're in basic training and somebody comes up to you and says, I'm transgendered. Very easy. If they are pre-hormonal treatment, so they're a female, which I had, a female private, say I'm transgender, I feel that I'm a male. I believe I'm a male, even though I am an XY chromosome female.
Yeah. But female
You go,
is double
cool.
X.
What's that?
Female is double X. Sorry.
Female stubble?
Yeah, female is XX. Male is XY.
What did I say? Did I jack it up?
Yeah, you reversed it. But it's okay. I know what you meant.
You got it. So, restart button. So, a female comes up to me, XX, telling me that she feels as though that she is a male, XY. Well, you're in basic training. And this is what we were also taught and given briefings on is, well, you're not going to start your hormonal treatment or any transition therapy until you are out of basic training and you're in your unit. You may still talk to a counselor while you're in basic training, but you will not receive any therapy or any transition treatment until you're at your stationed unit. Here, now, which is understandable. You're like, oh, okay, cool, yeah, that makes sense. Like, not a big deal. All right, cool. Here is the thing about if you are post-hormonal treatment and you join basic training, you join the Army and you're in basic training. So, let's say you're a male and you believe that you're a female. I was born a male. I believe that I should be a female. You've gone through hormonal treatment. You say that you are a female. DEERS, and for those who don't know what DEERS is, it's basically the medical background and all your information for the Army is on DEERS. And if DEERS says you are a female, you then get to go into those open base showers with a bunch of females. So get this. You can be a male transitioning to a female, done with hormone treatment. You keep your male genitalia. You are now in an open base shower with 30 female privates. Now, transition does not mean that you are automatically attracted to the same sex. Your sexual attraction is still whatever it may be. It's still up in the air. So you can be a male transitioning to female, done with the transition, be a female with a dick, which does not make sense.
No.
And still go to basic training and be in the female barracks in the female bay, in the female showers.
And
so
still
tell me
attracted
this,
to females.
as grown-ups, you are not having sex the entire time you're in basic training for 9 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You're 17 to 24 years old is like the really main age up there. All right. You see, and women are the same as men when it comes to sexuality sometimes. You've got 24 women showering together, and you see a transitional female with a penis who is still attracted to females in the shower. And you're telling me that there's not going to be an issue? Tell me they're not going to fuck. Tell me they're not going to fuck.
Well, I mean, there's that, or there's also the risk of, assault and.
So, there you go.
Yeah.
So we're going to go to sexual assault now. So what happens when you join the Army? Your DEERS is now saying that you are a male. You were born a female, transitioned to male, right? But you have female genitalia. Now guess what? You're in an open base shower with 60 to 70 males.
Yeah, dude, fuck that.
60, 70 males with dicks. One transition soldier with a vagina.
Right? With an elongated
You're
tit.
telling me that sexual assault or harassment or something inappropriate is not going to grow exponentially from that? So all these men have to not look at vagina and not look at ass and not look at breasts. We're like, oh, well, they're post-hormonal treatment. They don't have these parts.
But, even still with hormonal treatment, you never fully get over that, because as a female transitioning into a male, they're constantly going to have to need that testosterone in order to maintain a male physique and, a male appearance, and to include, the deeper voice and body hair. Same thing with, men transitioning to women. They're still going to need that estrogen. They'll never get over that, because if they stop taking it, their bodies are naturally going to produce, especially if they haven't had their testicles removed, they're going to naturally produce that testosterone, in which case they're going to grow facial hair and their titties are going to shrink up again.
So, I forget that one private that Bergdahl, that's right, Bergdahl is transitioning, right?
No, it was Manning.
Manning? That's right, Manning. So, Manning is in transition.
Correct.
All right. He has been in transition for a while now, right? Been taking different pills and stuff like that in order to, lower testosterone, boost his estrogen. Can you not still look at the facial structure of that human being and tell me that that does not have a male facial structure, and say that, you know what? If a majority of females are straight, which numbers indicate that, yes, a majority of female soldiers are straight, that they're not going to look at this now transitioning male private to female and still see those male facial features and still be attracted to them, and now see that, oh, guess what? Manning still has his male genitalia. Oh, and Manning is still attracted to women even though he's transitioned to a female, but he still has his male genitalia. That's not going to create a problem. These are where these pitfalls happen.
Yeah.
Where people go, accept everybody. And I understand that. But there's a difference between acceptance and tolerance. And people seem to misconstrue the two. Tolerance means, hey, I see you. You live your life the way that you want it to. And as long as your way of living doesn't impede on my way of living, we're fine. That's tolerance. Now then there's acceptance. Acceptance means that you are, let's say, a super radical Muslim, and you believe that the United States should be under a caliphate, and that women should be wearing under burqas. I don't need to accept your way of life. I don't need to do that. I just need to tolerate it. You feel that way? That's cool. I tolerate it. It is what it is. I don't need to accept that and then take on that responsibility onto myself. No. Once you start affecting my way of life, that affects my acceptance. I don't need to accept that. I just need to tolerate it. And I think that's where this big, huge gray line in politics and recently the military, up until General Mattis took part, is where this big disconnect took. They were like, you know what? If we need to tolerate it, we need to accept it. No, that's not the point. It's not the case. Although I will say that the military has been the social experiment for politics for years. Yeah. You know, we bring African Americans in, bringing women in, and then women into combat arms. And I was in civil affairs and psychological operations. So women were a part of frontline troops for decades.
Yeah.
And it wasn't a problem. We were brought up into it. We understood that, hey, guess what? There's been a bunch of years where we've worked together and it's not an issue. All right, but that's decades of training and being, hey, think outside the box. You're not regular army, you're special operations. Mm-hmm. All right, now you've got everyday normal Joes dealing with this problem, and then tack on the trans thing to it. Just give us one thing at a time to tackle. I feel like I've either spoken really well or I sound like an idiot because all of you are quiet.
No, you present like valid arguments and like
you hit it on the head.
That's why I waved my hands and I was like, stop it, make this its own segment. Tag me in that.
I'm not that good at editing yet, but I'll try. Maybe.
Maybe, baby.
You said
maybe, baby.
Well, yeah, but that like that whole story is just the amount of training that we got on trans soldiers coming in. So you're a man, you want to be a lady, you keep your dick, go through the hormone. Now you're in basic training. You've got 20 horny females that haven't seen anything for. I mean, like basic training is 9 weeks.
Yeah.
Unless you're an OSIT. If you're an OSIT, then for engineers, infantry, artillery, etc., then it's longer. And now you're going to say, let's say 7 weeks is your, let's say a month. Everybody who's a civilian, go a month without sex, and then see a dick, regardless of what it's attached to, and you're showering together in a shower, and you're like,
well,
now guess what? You can't fucking basic training. You're not allowed to sleep with each other. You can't fornicate. Fraternization out of the question. Now it's going to happen? Come on. You tell me that's not going to create issues for drill sergeants?
Well, yeah, no, and especially within female bays, because every straight girl is straight, but spaghetti is straight until you get it wet. So if you're right, yes, see, no, I'm aware.
You know how gay hookups?
I'm just saying.
As in like male on male in basic training they happen. They're kind of rare.
No, I know.
But
the company
but female on female, as in like lesbian hookups, happen a lot more often. Now I don't have numbers on this, and I can't say, well, I saw this. No, it's all word of mouth. It's all what I've been told from other people, from other privates that go on. It's easier.
You said word
Females
of mouth.
are more quiet about their sexual relations. They don't spiel. They don't talk about it. They're very tight-knit. Men talk about it all the time. So whenever another man sleeps with another man or something like that happens, usually drill sergeants find out about it. When it happens to females, it's actually very few and far in between. We'll hear about it afterwards or in like a rumor, but you can't go after a rumor. You need to have something real. So actually lesbian relationships happen a lot more often and are not, I don't want to say checked, but every sexual relationship in basic training is checked because it's not supposed to happen. But they are often unchecked or unknown, unregulated. We don't know about it in the female sector much more than the male sector.
There's actually a very interesting thing regarding female and female, male and male during basic. I'm a law student at Joel High, and we have a program we use to look up.
You already know what's going on because you studied it, right?
I'm a Jewish law student. Yeah, we can go down that road later.
I read about it in a book, so therefore it happened.
No. Nothing about a book. We have a program we use that keeps track of all the current laws, major suits going on in the major courts. And there's actually one currently on the books that I can't because there's NDAs involved more than this. about previous privates suing their drill sergeants for discrimination. And that's going to set precedent into the DoD because the federal government regulates the DoD, and if a law passes through a Supreme Court, that eventually will get put through as a DoD directive. But that is a whole new world of they got caught doing what they did, and they got kicked out for it, and now they're suing for discrimination, and it's just ridiculous. Just thinking about that, but if you have someone who's in the process of transitioning, and they do something like that, consensually or not, that would be just a nightmare logistically and for our court system and for our judicial system. Yeah. Because who takes it other than the DOD? The UCMJ has to the best of my knowledge, the UCMJ does not have stuff on the books right now regarding transgender soldiers, to the best of my knowledge. If I'm wrong, please someone correct me.
All right. So what I'm hearing from you, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that privates have complained. You're saying that like there's a noticeable rise in complaints from privates saying that drill sergeants have kicked them out of the Army or picked them out of the crowd because of racial reasons, correct?
For fraternization. For fraternization. And it was
I thought you were saying racial reasons. So you're gonna have to go over it again because I completely misunderstood you. So there's a lot of privates saying that drill sergeants are kicking them out because they fraternized with another private or with a drill sergeant.
No, it's okay. It's not a lot of privates. There's 2 lawsuits that are now making their way to district level courts.
And they're about what?
They're suing the drill sergeants for discrimination for kicking them out. And what they got kicked out for was fraternization. They got kicked out for having not 1, not 2, I think it was like 4 or 5 times they fraternized with fellow privates. And it was becoming a problem, and they were not rehabilitatable.
Okay.
There's stuff on the books for that DOD in the UCMJ, but what I'm saying is in the case of a transgender private, there's nothing so far that I know of, and that's my disclaimer, that I know of in the UCMJ or in the Department of Justice in any federal or state statutes. I don't know about New York. I haven't been there in years, but there's nothing codified that I know of that would cover properly a discrimination suit based off of a legal termination, which is the easiest way to say this in civilian terms. But it's a ballsy move, and it's another fear that these individuals have to worry about of, if we kick this person out, we're going to get sued.
All right. So you're saying that privates having fraternization, getting kicked out, are suing the drill sergeants.
Yeah.
But you're saying that you haven't seen any suits against drill sergeants regarding transgender soldiers fraternizing. Is that correct?
There's nothing on the books regarding transgender soldiers.
You're not going to see it.
There's nothing there.
But like, if I'm asking you, is it yes or no? Did my quick generalization, did that touch on what you were saying? Because that's going to allow me to answer your question better.
Yeah, you got it right.
Okay, so I got it right. All right, cool, good. All right, so yes, fraternization with homosexual or heterosexual relations with the drill sergeant, that's going to happen. It's reprehensible. It's bad. They teach us in drill sergeant school that you shouldn't do it, and obviously you shouldn't. Here's the reason why, and you learn obviously about this in not special operations, but in psychological operations, civil affairs. If you're in such a position of power, there is no legitimate consent that can be given. So if I control when you eat, when you sleep, when you walk, when you drink, when you wash your clothes, there is no consent. I own you. I mentally own you, which is a good thing in basic training. I need to train you and mentally have you ready to follow my every orders. It's not brainwashing. It's getting you to follow orders buy into the military mentality of brotherhood. There's a difference. Now, what you're saying is there's no instance where there's transgender fraternization where they've been kicked out. And kind of what I touched on earlier is that we have not allowed any transgenders in. But if you are a transgender and you come into the unit or basic training and you say, I am transgender, we say, awesome. This is basic training. Our focus is to make you a soldier first. Period. Only. So, you can only transition later on when you get to your unit, the stationed unit that you are at, whether it be reserve, guard, or active duty. Right now, it's all about being a soldier and training to be a soldier. No transitional drugs will be given to you. No surgeries will be given to you. You will get counseling should you wish it. But other than that, there will be no physical changes in you whatsoever. So you're not going to see any transitional, I'm just say trans rape issues. Now, a person that may be trans may rape somebody else, but it's probably just only going to fall underneath a same-sex rape or opposite-sex rape, depending on what that person identifies as. So if you're a male and you identify as a female, but you rape a female, it's going to be opposite-sex rape. If you're a female but you don't identify as a male, yet you obviously are not in transition, and you rape another female, it's going to be same sex. It goes on the same. Did that answer your question? And if it didn't, ask me a follow-up. I'm not a dumb
let me get
man
you digits
by any means, so I feel like I can articulate somewhat all right.
No, you're articulating great. I don't think I understand. I understand where you're going with that, and I explained it poorly, but yeah, the point across was getting there. Of, you have, and it should be said, those drill sergeants that are getting brought up in the civil, that's moved on past that. They have been out for
Well, what's your question about the civil suit? Because I might have read your question wrong. So what's your question about the civil suit?
The civil suit that's the whole thing. I was just saying they've been out for several years, and they're now being brought up after so many years for this said discrimination bullshit. I should have clarified that. But you hit the nail on the hammer there. Of there's not anything on transgender because there are no transgender technically, if you want to call it technicality, there are no transgenders in basic training because you're not going through and transitioning. And the key word for transgender transition is tran. There's a link there. I'm grasping at straws with this statement here, and I'm sorry.
It's one of those weird things that drill sergeants have to deal with, and this is one reason why drill sergeants have this heavy burden on their shoulders, is that you may not know how to identify it. Well, neither do we, but now we're tasked with, you have to identify it, and you have to know what's right and what's wrong. And if you're wrong and you offend somebody just in just the minute way, we're going to come at you now. I'm just trying to do my job. I don't know who's trans. You showed up, you joined the Army as a female. You identify. You may not have gone through the hormonal change, the hormone therapy, all right? But you identify as trans. So now what if I call you, you're a female private, you're a female, right? But you identify as a male. What if I say her? But you identify as a him.
Yeah, that starts bringing
these pronouns,
self-identity, feelings.
These pronouns. What the fuck did I just do? So, and this is a really big thing of why you're seeing such a. Right now, I'm gonna give you a little secret. Right now, there is a drawdown in drill sergeants, and it's not an intentional drawdown. There is a huge need for them. Nobody wants to become a drill sergeant. I'll tell you why. Because of one of the topics that we're talking about right now, trans. The other topic we're talking about, sexual harassment. Another topic that we haven't touched on yet is just the lack of discipline that normal soldiers have. So you've got these drill sergeants that are my age, now younger, all right? I've been in for 12 years going on 13. So you got drill sergeants coming in that have been in for 6 to 8 to more years, all right? And they're not getting backed up by their chain of command. They're getting yelled at because they said, Private, you're fucking stupid. You're going to get an Article 15 because you call a private fucking stupid?
But they
You shouldn't
are.
have swore at them, and you insulted them.
You make it sound like that drill sergeants, like I know when I went through basic, God forbid we got told straight about this ain't fucking day camp. You ain't fucking with your mommy and daddy. Get the fork out your fucking ass. Stop fiddling with yourself and fucking move. We got talked like the shitbag idiots we were.
Dude,
but it
right
sounds
now,
like drill sergeants don't
I'm
have
about
real
to transfer
protection
into
anymore.
the IRR. I'm about to get out of the reserves and no longer be a drill sergeant. You get another interview with me on this, and I will completely tell you what is wrong with being a drill sergeant right now and why privates have the upper hand. I can't talk about it right now because I don't have my IRR paperwork in, and I don't want any craziness to happen. But I'll straight up tell you there are a lot of issues with higher-ups not agreeing with what the lower drill sergeants say and treating us like crap. They're saying that, hey, you've had 2 weeks in the Army. You're a private. You had your feelings hurt. You know what we're going to do? We're going to suspend that drill sergeant that said you are a stupid piece of shit. And guess what you are? We're going to suspend him for 8 months while we do an investigation on him. Which, guess what? It's probably going to come up as nonsense. But now you've got a drill sergeant that's gone for 8 months because he said a mean word, not a sexual harassment word, not a demeaning word. He didn't break you down and say that your mom is a whore or some other crazy stuff. He swore at you. He said one swear word. Now you're going to tell me that when that private goes to their actual unit, their line unit, that they're... I tell privates every once in a while, especially the hard case ones. I go, private, I go, listen. I go, I can counsel you and I can take your money. I can Article 15 you, I can give you a bunch of counseling statements, and that's going to be your shit. I go, but when you go to your normal unit, if you think you're going to talk to an NCO the way that you talk to a friend of mine, I go, you're going to get the shit kicked out of you. And I go, and it's not going to be by the NCO. It's going to be by the specialists or the corporals. I go, you are literally going to get the shit kicked out of you because you mouthed off to somebody that's in charge, and this is a wartime scenario. Every time you train for war. That's it. But in basic training, we give them lollipops and patches.
Ugh.
Oh my God.
So it's starting to change because so many units, so many people in the big army have said the quality of our privates is diminished. They lack discipline. No fucking shit.
Right. I mean,
well, when you take away the rod,
right? When you take away,
spare the rod, spare the child. That's an old school term, and I get it. And there's liaisons to that. You can't go beat up somebody for no reason. You can't smoke somebody, for no reason just because you don't like their race or the way they look at you. But at the same time, as a police officer, as a drill sergeant, the small characteristics in somebody's face and the ups and downs in somebody's voice, and people who aren't trained in this thing either or don't deal with it on a daily basis can understand when I say, yes, drill sergeant, and when I say, yes, drill sergeant.
Right? Yeah, no, huge difference.
Tell me there's not a world of difference between those two things.
Yeah.
But there's a huge amount of difference in tone and
put that in paper. They said, yes, drill sergeant to me in a disrespectful tone. And then I made them do push-ups. Hey, drill sergeant, this is your battalion commander. This is your brigade commander. This is your battalion sergeant major who has no spine and won't stand up for you. You did the wrong thing. I don't see why yes, drill sergeant is the wrong answer. We're going to put you on suspension, and they're going to go on special duty for a week, but they're going to graduate with their class. Even though they didn't complete basic training standards that they have to complete prior to graduation.
Oh, that's aggravating. And I think we definitely need to have you back on once you get your IRR.
Once I get that out of here, I'll spill the beans, kid.
Oh, I can't wait.
Sergeant
I would love to. I got questions for you.
Right, but Right now we have.
He's actually Sergeant Major Davenport is a great guy. He's trying to do the right thing. I feel bad that I just said that right now.
Right. But no, it's fine because you cleared the air after.
I cleared the air. There's issues, and the bad thing, the worst thing about the Army right now is that when you talk to somebody like myself, it's looked at as you're weird and you're crazy because everybody else is being quiet. So you should get an Article 15 or get a bad NCOER. And you're shutting up the drill sergeants or the good NCOs that are speaking out and asking you to better yourselves.
Yeah.
So the lower chain of command where E5s, E6s, E7s bitch to an 01, 02, 03, they're gone. You've demoralized them. You take all of these guys that have got all this time and all this training, and you've been like, you know what? Every time you say something, I'm going to bring it up. But when I bring it up, whoever's above you is going to talk to you like you're stupid because they've got a better idea. I'm down here with 240 privates. You're telling me you've got a better idea how to train them? You're telling me that after 3 weeks, they should get a patch even though they haven't completed anything?
Wait.
You're the boss.
Oh. Okay, yeah, no.
Oh,
Yeah, no.
I hit a nerve there. I hit a nerve.
We're gonna have to talk about this on a different segment though because our time is up and yeah, I've got to get through some house cleaning really quick before we leave. So, if you want to hang around for a little bit while I go through everything.
I'll hang around. I'll tell you what, you got to make it a separate segment because on right now I'm giving you knowledge bombs, kid. Knowledge bombs.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know. Shit. All right, so tomorrow night we've got Saturday Night Savagery with Jay Reddy and Pookie. And KJ, are you jumping on tomorrow?
Nope, I gotta go drive pilots.
Oh, okay. Right, the day job.
Yeah.
He's
Right?
so gay.
Fucking pilots.
Wait, I'm going to be one of those.
Aw.
You know what's the lamest thing about being a pilot for a rotary wing aircraft unit?
You can't,
Like,
there's no
you hear
eject
the
button.
Navy guys,
fucking
they're like,
tell
we
me,
fly
tell me,
straight, and we
tell
can
me,
get autopilot. And
tell
there's
me.
like, it's like, oh, it's great. Look at our aircraft. We can bomb shit. We get a nickname, right? You know what a rotary wing aircraft guy gets? Pilot? No nickname. What the fruit is that? Why don't we get a nickname?
I don't know. There's also
Dick Strange High. Richard Dick High. Come on.
It's like Dick Low.
I'm sure you
Dick
could
Low High?
paint it on your your bird.
Your
I'm just gonna
goddamn
write in Sharpie on my
helicopters.
helmet. I don't give a damn.
do it.
I'll do it.
Dick High. Woo!
Dick Squared.
But no.
Hooah!
And then
DQ.
Hoo-ah! Oh
my
my God.
God.
Dick Hoo-ah! Hi. And every time they had to say it on air, it would be, all right, we've got Richard Hoo-ah! Hi, taking off flight pad 4. All right, this is Richard Hoo-ah! Hi, taking off flight pad 4. All right, Hoo-ah! 5, are you good to go? This is Hoo-ah! 5, ready to go. Oh my God.
You got a lot of friends.
I might just be aroused.
Well, Sunday.
Carry on, Minx.
Right? Oh my God. So Sunday we've got our green room, which is our 420 friendly show. Yeah. Yeah, I know, and I've got a top on right now. And that's.
And I'll tell you what, if you want to talk about drug issues, one, look up Angry Cops on the most recent post that I put up on that I posted.
Yeah.
And two, talk to me on that issue. And I tell you what, I'm gonna blow some minds. I'm gonna say some things that people don't like. I'm gonna say some real shit people also don't see every day.
I like
Okay.
mind blowing.
I'm a big deal. I'm not a big deal.
You seem like it. But yeah, so, and then we've got the Monday edition with Ice and Cuffs. And then
Thanks.
we've got the Tuesday edition, Tied Up Tuesday. Tied Up Tuesday with myself and Gray Cloud. Oh yeah, things get frisky. Potentially.
If you need additional pickup lines or Let me know.
Yeah, right. Whips and cuffs and rope
Whips
is
and
involved.
chains and cuffs.
Maybe some whipped cream or chocolate sauce too. Who knows?
Do you know what my favorite cereal is?
I don't.
Captain Crunch.
Nookie Crisp. Get it? I said Nookie. I made that up on the spot.
Yeah.
You're
Oh,
welcome.
you're so clever. And we have on Wednesday we have WTF Wednesday, and that is with Jim, Beam, and Pookie. And they've got a guest next Wednesday. They have Jason Redman from Combat Wounded Coalition. And then Thursday we have Sergeant's Time with Ice, Mike Golf, Doc Madness, and Grey Cloud. And then next Friday is, me again with Mud Puppy. And we've got Garrett Goodwin from American Heroes and Camp Thrive. So those are upcoming guests. And then we're still doing the artillery round tumbler giveaways. And so a new contest for that is going to start up. I'm not sure when, but it'll be soon. And we'll be giving away another tumbler next Friday as well.
Who won tonight?
Tonight was Mud Puppy.
Yes. I'm looking at the name again. I'm sorry.
Rodriguez.
Rolando Flores.
There we go.
Flores.
Close enough.
Orlando.
But yeah, he's already messaged the page.
Totally did not mean to disrespect your fucking name.
Or did he?
Flores. Rodriguez. Yeah, whatever.
But I mean, he might have. It's stepdad, and he may or may not have been drinking. So.
A Hispanic stepdad may or may not have been drinking. Are you? I'm not saying anything wrong.
Hey, Poco.
I'm just repeating what you said.
But yeah, so seriously, Joe Sargent, hi. Thank you so much for hanging out with us for 2 hours. You're amazing. I kind of want to give you like a round of applause, but
Please don't.
That requires energy. So I know. Yeah, dude. Yesterday
Just keep it around for the Black Ops version of it.
Ooh. Oh, where? Oh, and he left.
Oh, son of a bitch!
Ah! Why'd you go?
Because a friend is calling me.
Oh, okay. Well, hi, friend. We're about to leave anyway. So, yeah. So, everybody, thanks for tuning in tonight. And enjoy the rest of your weekend. And we will see you tomorrow with Jay Ready. Bye.
Yay! Hands up in the air. Make sure you cut the video at this point. Ah.
Make sure you turn your head right and cough.